all right. What's going on, everybody? On this great Wednesday night hump day. You understand me? Salute to everybody's in the chat, man. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Slick 50 with y'all on, man. Straight up. Hey, you guys! What's good, my fellas? What's good, my ladies? What's good? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Help us grow over this way. For real, for real. Help us grow. And if you're feeling friendly, hit that super chat. Yeah. Hit that super chat, man. We try to make this channel grow straight up, man. I'm trying to make this full time. I ain't gonna stunt. Hit it. Tap it. Do what you got to do. You feel me? Bruh. I ain't even gonna stunt. I'm finally getting to that Opetaia and Nyika fight. Bruh, this shit is cool, bro. This shit go hard. If you missed it, go watch it. The card was long. Salute to DJ. I see you in the chat. DJ in the chat, man. What's good with you, bro? Salute to Chappelle. Salute to Punch. Everybody that's showing up and showing out. Salute to you and salute to my rewatch game. You understand me? Y'all deserve the extendo. Yeah. We finna get into it. You understand me? We're gonna put that link up in there though. We're gonna put that link in there momentarily. I'm gonna get this commentary and then we're gonna get to it. You feel me? So don't get discouraged. You're gonna get in and give your thoughts for sure. You feel me? I'm setting it up now as we speak. Oh. Oh my God. Forgive me for getting quiet on y'all. My bad. Oh. If y'all ain't saw this Nyika and Opetaia, boy, it's clean. It's clean. You hear me? Oh, snap. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, snap. I forgot something. Hold on. All right, we back. My bad, y'all. I left the damn oven out. Damn. You understand me? All right, let's get to it, man. DJ said something. He said, Slick, you boys up for it today? We all started before you arrived. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let me go on and get through this monologue real quick. All right. we gonna talk about it was something added on. I don't even know if I'm gonna add that in. But we gonna start with Jai Opetaia, man. Bro. salute to Australia. I think you got your one. I'm sorry. I'm joining the hype train. I've been on it already. I've been thinking the man is a killer. Y'all, the reason I'm on this fight like this, Nyika didn't come to lay down. Nyika came to fucking fight. Nyika tried everything in the book within 4 rounds and couldn't figure it out. And Jai just got that killer instinct, bro. I gotta give it to him. Bro. Like, dude, Nyika switch. Wait. I'm gonna try to go in order. Nyika came in trying to smother Jai. He tried to smother his punches, right? And I went and did my research on it. He boxes, but he tried to be the bigger man, smother Jai Opetaia. That shit didn't work in round 1. He came out trying to box. He kept getting caught with the right hand. He said, I'm going to switch. The switching didn't work. And then he said, you know what? I'm just going to do me. And got his ass knocked out. Now, the entire fight, which was only 4 rounds, like 4.5 rounds, all right? I was yelling, throw the uppercut, Jai. It's there. He's giving it to you. He threw the uppercut, dropped his ass, had me down there out my seat. Then the boy got up. The boy got some heart. He got up, right? And he just, them left hands just pop, pop, pop. Like they said earlier in the card by Mahoney. I'm not sold on Mahoney. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. That porn stash he got and him talking like he is the greatest fighter. No, bro. No, you're not. But they was trying to say, oh, he's throwing them hooks. It's kind of reminiscent of Roy Jones. No. What Jai did when he got his ass up out of there, whop. That was reminiscent of Roy. And I'm telling you, Jai is a force to be reckoned with, bro. He is. I wouldn't dispute that. I'm telling you, with anybody, is he ready for Big Gerdo? Yes. Why you think they found this big motherfucker from? Where he from? The Netherlands? Where he from, man? Y'all know the proper term. Where is he from? Man, where Nyika from? That's why they got his big tall ass. Now, mind you, he was on a previous Riyadh card. He got his knockout. It ain't like he's garbage. They just found him on a stoop in front of a liquor store or something. No, I mean, he was getting his knockouts. He was putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, guy didn't come to lay down. But they took the fight because how tall he was, how big he is, how strong he is. He do got some strength. You know what I mean? He got some pop in his punches because they was trading for a minute. You know what I mean? It's just Jai got that dog. Some I preach time after time. You can have all of the skills. You can have all of the tools. You can have the best feet in the fucking world. But if you do not have heart, it don't fucking matter, bro. If you don't have that killer instinct, I'm talking about that dog, want to step on somebody to get where you want to be, especially in a sport like this, it's needed. If you don't got it, you just gonna be a dud. You gonna have great talent, and that's all somebody gonna say about you. He was a great talent. Jai Opetaia is a dog. He adapted. I'm saying shit that probably the casual not peeping. He adapted to every style of fight that Nyika threw at him. And Nyika salutes to Nyika to even have that in his repertoire. To even try to switch the game up on him. But it just wasn't enough. So the question is he ready for Big Zerto? Yes. Big Zerto's big. Big Zerto is heavy, right? He got a punch, right? But Big Zerto is kind of slow. Big Zerto don't mix him up like that. He'll give you a 1-2 and back up and use his feet. But I tell you this, at least the kid was trying to throw more than that. Yeah, man. I want to see that Zerto. I want to see Opetaia and Zerto. Goddamn right. I do. Ain't no getting your hopes up. I'm telling you, Australia, you got you one. That's y'all got. Brisbane, Gold Coast, all of Australia. Get behind this guy. 100%. If you don't, I don't know what you're smoking. I don't know what you're tweaking on. I don't know what you're sniffing. I'm telling you right now. That's a guy you rally behind. That's the type of guy you keep his confidence high. He gonna make Australia fucking proud. Eddie Hearn made the right move. And the card was cool. The card was dope, bro. The card was dope. No lie. The card was off the chain. It was a long ass card, but I got, hey, granted, it was a fillers, right? But it was a good card, bro. It was a good card for Australia. I like the commentating. I like how they was talking about, like, if you're from this part of the country, then you understand. I like how y'all talk y'all shit in Australia. I do. But if you don't get behind this guy, I'm telling you, bro, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Eddie came over there and he done conquered, gave a giant ass card. And this type of card, that performance, y'all finna get some more cards. Y'all finna get some more cards, bro. That man did y'all proud like no other. Like no other, bro. He putting Australia on the map. He got Australia on his back as we speak. Like a backpack. He walking with y'all. I'm telling you, he ready to carry y'all far, bro. He's ready to carry y'all far. And I don't think Zerto cooks Opetaia at all, bro. That's gonna be I was so happy. I'm glad I witnessed this because I wanted to fight before, but this solidified that Zerto gonna have a fucking problem. A problem. I know Zerto comfortable where he at. I know something he like to wait. I know, hey, but now you got a formidable force. You got a formidable force. I'm telling you right now, De La Hoya gonna pull your fishnets out and get ready to throw them in the trash. Cause I'm telling you right now, bro, you might be able to lose. You about to lose another champ. You about to lose another champ. I'm about 75% sure, bro. I promise you. Now, people talking about Opetaia Usyk, I don't know, because Opetaia a bit of a fighter and he got to get that little more boxing mentality. But if anybody could bring it out of Opetaia to see his boxing side, it's going to be Zerto. And that's the other side I need to see. But other than that, that's Zerto's type of fight. And right now, I'm leaning towards Opetaia, bro. I swear to God. Bro. This ain't no hype job. I'm not hyping him up. Y'all know me. I watch this shit. And for him to go through 3 different boxers, 3. The man, Nyika, I can't pronounce, I don't know, y'all know I butcher names. But 3 different styles of fight. Within 4 rounds, the man was like, shit. Then he walked into his corner, gave 2 vicious body shots. Sit your ass down. My man had to put his arms on the rope like this to take a breather. Said, shit, motherfucker. He had to come out different. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. On everything I love, salute to that man. Opetaia, I'm riding with you, bro. I'm riding with you 100%. 100%, bro. I ain't been, bruh. I can't remember who I saw, and I know this is before DJ, this before Punch, but when I saw him, I said, this dude got a problem. Why he look like he mentally deranged? Like he has no facial expression. Dude look like 100% killer, and it was on the zone card, of course. And I was like, what's his name? Like he was, and he still looked like that, like he spaced out, bro. Like dude looks psychotic, bro. That go right along with the mystique, bruh. Opetaia, bro. Give me a shirt. Do we got merch? I'll buy that shirt with the red chili peppers around the neck. I'll buy that. I'm on that. You understand me? Real talk. Opetaia. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. If you ain't see that fight, YouTube the highlights. Do what you gotta do. Don't sleep on that cat. Real talk. This is world boxing. Like they say, you on that world class. If you a boxing fan, then you gotta be world class. Look at all your boxers. And Opetaia is one of them guys, 100%. All right, y'all. We gonna go and move along from that, man. To everybody that jumped in, everybody checking me out right now. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. 100% support the show. Don't be no dummy. Do what you got to do. If you on X, salute to my X guys right there. I see y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. I ain't gonna stunt, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. Let me give you a shout for that. Salute to Deontay Wilder for trying to make another attempt. Yes, we are talking about Deontay Wilder. I have to say this with a bit of a caveat because I don't, as a true boxing fan, I cannot sit here and lie to y'all and pretend as if I was never a fan of Wilder, right? It was Wilder who brought excitement back to the heavyweight division. This is a fact. All right. Now, don't get misconstrued when I say excitement for skill. He brought excitement. He brought the knockouts. He did that. He had the defenses on the title, all that stuff, right? But, yes, it's a but. Me as a fan know a lot of them were sparring partners. Now, he's making his return on BLK Prime. Salute to BLK Prime, the graveyard. He's fighting none other, well, rumored. And I've been trying to get my guy on the phone, you know what I'm saying, to confirm this, but I haven't got him on the phone yet. But Stephan Shaw. His rumor he's gonna fight Stephan Shaw. You seen him on ESPN when he fought F.A. Jagba, right? He lost that fight, but people felt like he won because F.A. wasn't doing nothing and he just didn't press the issue. I have an interview talking to Stephan Shaw about that fight, face to face. I've been to Stephan Shaw fights. You can go check that interview out. One thing I will say about Stephan Shaw is a great puncher. He's not afraid to let his hands go. He does have power. All right, he's ranked number 9. He deserves this payday 100%. And I'm not saying this because I'm from St. Louis. I'm not just saying that. I really believe in my guy, right? He's one of those fighters just hasn't had them opportunities. He had the FA opportunity, no lie. I just felt like if he would press the issue a little more, he would have won. And if you go back and watch the fight, you would definitely understand what I'm talking about. It's almost the fight was almost reminiscent to Gary Antoine Russell and Puyo. I feel like if Gary Antoine Russell would have pressed the issue a little more, he would have got that fight, right? It wasn't like it was something that was really hurting Gary Antoine or Stephan Shaw. It's just that they weren't pressing the issue. And having said that, it's a chance he definitely can win this fight, given what we've seen from Deontay Wilder. Now, I'm wondering, is just another check for Deontay? Is Deontay really trying to make a comeback? We just trying to get the money? I don't know. But I will say this. He's back making excuses. And y'all know, over this way, bruh, if you have a valid reason, I'm going to say he had his reasons. But this shit sounds like an excuse. Now, I'm going to read this to you guys, and I want you guys to tell me, is this an excuse or a reason? It's okay to check Slick. Slick 50 is a big boy. If you want to, hey, Slick, you tripping. Hey, much obliged, all right? I'm not the end all be all right? But I'm only expressing how I took this when I read it, right? Of course, you don't hear no sincerity or anything when you reading shit, but that's how I took it. So now I'm gonna read it to y'all. Now TMZ caught up with Deontay Wilder, and he had to say, "Yeah, we still training. I broke my arm way back in November sometime, and I don't know. I didn't know. You didn't know. You didn't know. But okay. I had 2 tears on my shoulder and stuff like that. Stretching out, I could feel the pain, but I think he said, oh, no. It's like verbatim, but he jumbled his words. I just thought it was old injuries and stuff. So I never got checked out. But come to find out on my very last session, that's when I got an MRI that everything was fucked up in there. I didn't know because I got a high tolerance of pain. That's what he said. Then he goes on to say, for me, the best is yet to come. Yeah, we're still going. We're still here. We're still here. We're just getting things together. I had a lot of outside distractions that I had to get rid of, a lot of burden upon me. I took care of a lot of people, man. It just came to a point where I couldn't do it no more. I got 7 kids of my own. I can't take care of everybody, even the closest ones to me. I've been betrayed by so many people. It's been the domino effect for the last 5 years. Anybody know about betrayal is worse than heartbreak, right? Now, I want to read this line to y'all again. One more time to see if I'm tripping. When he started this off, he said, yeah, we're still training. I broke my arm way back in November sometime, and I didn't know. How the hell you don't know you broke your goddamn arm? How? Broke is broke. Now, if you fracture some shit, depending where you fracture your arm, okay. This man say I broke, and I'm trying to sway myself to say maybe he meant fracture. But broke? Ain't no way in hell you did not know you broke your arm, bro. Now, I feel like this is excuse Wilder. This is the reasons he's given why he got his losses. This is why Zhang beat his ass and Parker beat his ass. This is why this is happening. This is why he's saying that they beat him. This is why he feel like he lost. This is what we believe in his all heart of hearts. I can't ride with that shit. I believe he just got beat. 100%. You got beat because the shit you tried in that fucking ring, you should never try. I don't know what the spin move was, but that wasn't the shit to do, bro. That shit was dumb. You thought who the fuck ever thinks to roll a punch and spin all the way around and to the point where you can't see the punch coming and not gonna catch another one? Are you fucking serious? If that's what you thought, then you deserve everything coming to you. That's just me. That's just me. That's just, that ain't got shit to do with boxing. You can't do that in a street fight. At least not fucking with me. You turn your back on me, I'm fucking you up. So at the end of the damn day, in an organized sport where you turn your back and you know you gotta protect yourself at all times, no. Zhang hit that man, he turned like he was looking for the exit sign. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Now, to add more fuel to the fire, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to. But to add another sparring partner to your career does not help your career. It's detrimental to your career. As boxing aficionados, we go look up your opponent and we know if they were sparring partners at one point in time. Are you familiar with these guys like a Hellenius and so on and so forth? If you're a real fan of Deontay Wilder, you know the list of sparring partners that's on that resume of his 10 title defenses. You know this. And yes, Stephan Shaw was a sparring partner. Now, coming off these 2 losses, if Stephan Shaw come in there, and this ain't taking up for Stephan Shaw, like I say, I witnessed the man in person. The interview is right outside the ring, so I ain't capping. The interview, you can go look at the interview. The man can punch. He just got off, I think, his last fight, man. What's my guy last fight, man? I'm trying to think. His last fight was Bergman or something. It was something like that. It was Bergman, I think. I think he got him out, in the first round. He got him out there in the first round, like, I don't know, it was a minute something left. Before that, I know for a fact it was Brandon Johnson because he got him out there in like 43 seconds. He got some pop. So, and it was enough pop to get them out of there. I damn sure believe it's enough. He got enough pop to get Deontay out of there. So if you go in there, and I got called spade and say it how it should be said, and get your ass knocked out by a former fucking sparring partner that you probably familiar with, and man, I'm just gonna say, go ahead and put it in dirt, bro. I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know what you gonna do, bro. You gonna say another arm broke, your toe was broke, something was broke, your heart was broke, all of that shit. I don't know. But if it happened, I feel like it's over for him. Like I say, as a aficionado, I don't think he need to fight. I want to see him go ahead and walk off, bro. I want to see him go walk off, bro. But to be fair, how many people really? I don't know if everybody gonna even get this fight, bro. I don't even know. I don't know what's BLK Prime doing. And on that note, I'm gonna put this in the chat. Let y'all go and jump in. Link is in the chat, y'all. But I really don't know. I want to see my guy go off in the sunset and just be cool, bro. He don't need to fight no more, man. He don't. He got enough money. I think unless he fighting for money, I have no idea. Now this fight is supposed to take place in April, supposedly, and I keep saying Stephan Shaw because that's what the rumor is. But, bro, as soon as I get it confirmed, definitely gonna be on here. Definitely gonna be on here. Now I don't think it popped up for no reason. You feel me? I don't think it popped up for no reason. The link is at the top of the chat. We got DJ about to jump up in this thing, man. Susa DJ, y'all, man. Y'all show my boy DJ much love. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. This is my guy. What's good, DJ?
I'm good, Slick. How are you?
I'm all right.
There's a couple of things I want to revisit in your intro today. So you set the agenda and we'll cover them. First of all, Joy Opetaia.
Yeah.
I am going to check you a little bit because you are hyping. And I'll tell you why. Yeah. Let me tell you why. You've got reason to hype, but I just want you to know that you might be just hyping a little bit too much.
Okay.
The man was 11-0, right?
Okay.
David, he was 11-0, and this was supposed to be a mandatory defense of the IBF world title and Ring Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
The first fight fell through. They went down the list and found David at inside the top 15. So
Punch up in this thing. What's up, Punch?
Yo, Joy. What up, fellas? How y'all doing?
All right, go ahead, DJ.
So Joy actually did what he was supposed to do.
Oh man, you putting it like you can't put it like that, bro.
What actually happened is there was some salt and pepper that actually went with that during the week with David saying some things that clearly upset Joy, where where it was more of a case of, okay, if you want to meet in the middle and you want to carry on for, I'm going to do that. That fight was personal. If you want to see what boxing skills Jai's got, go back and watch the Jack Massey fight.
Right.
Right. So what I didn't like from the coverage is that the commentators, including Sky, were too kind. So for Australian viewers,
favoritism.
well, yeah, favoritism, but they were too kind on some of the Australian or hometown fighters that just weren't performing well. And I don't think that's good when you're actually trying to educate your fan base. I'm not saying go.
I'm gonna let you continue, but I think that was so like, and I felt that way too. Like it was biased, right? But like it was to get y'all rolling. They're trying to construct a boxing, community. So they're gonna favor those guys to hope to get the casuals to garner behind them. You get what I'm saying? I understood that. I understood why they were doing it.
Look, let's remember this isn't the first fight in Australia ever. There's educated boxing fans in Australia. Not me, but there are educated boxing fans
he said,
in
"Not
Australia,
me."
right? But
right.
I think you don't have to be ruthless or mean, but I think that you can afford to be a little bit honest, right? Whereas if you have a look at the split decision with the women's fight, Brown, I was about to take a leaf out of Punch's book and go proper scorched earth if she got robbed, right? You don't want to lose credibility with bias or favoritism when you're bringing international boxing onto your shores and into your country.
I felt like it was fair against the Mahoney fight and the Zhang fight. Like they was like Mahoney can't keep doing that. Zhang, this is a good round for Zhang. Zhang doing, they gave him some props.
Let me be harsh. Mahoney's not going to win a chook raffle.
Yeah,
he hasn't.
Yeah, that's why I said I was sold on him. All that she was talking, I wasn't.
Nah, look, he hasn't got the power to worry anyone. Look, he might be willing. He might be able to be a glorified sparring partner, but I can't see him actually getting elite. But look, this is just my reflection, and look, I'm happy to take it from you or Punch or whoever wants. My overall reflection from the night was that they brought in people that were trying to prop up the sport, which is good, but they sort of let the pendulum go too far and gave too much credibility where it wasn't due to some of the performances, right? And there's no reason to go on just hate on people and say you're trash, you're shit. That's not what I'm suggesting. But for those that were tuning into Australia, you look at a Mahoney, for example. If they like the look, no one know better. They go, oh, I'm going to watch this bloke. I'm going to watch this bloke and just be crushed like a paper cup in 6 months.
Right.
The what I sent to you earlier is I said, well, I actually don't know off that performance whether Jai's any more competitive against Zurdo. And that's the truth, because Zurdo's not going to let him do that. Zurdo's not going to fight that fight. And Zurdo's 40 fights in? So, and Billum Smith, was it? Hit him about 1,000 times in the head and just didn't rock him. So he might just have a concrete head. Now, I'm sure Jai punches harder than Billum Smith.
Right, I was about to say, so you said Billum Smith is Jai?
No.
He's standing there like that for Jai. He's going night-night.
Yeah, and I don't disagree, Punch. I'm just saying that whilst it was a entertaining fight and a ruthless knockout, I'm measuring that against the quality of his opposition.
Okay. Now here's my thing.
Wasn't the bar set this half for Tim Tszyu? His quality of opposition wasn't that much better.
But here's the thing. See, like for me, watching Joe Opetaia. Hold on. While I'm watching Joe Opetaia, I'm not necessarily always looking at his competition. I'm looking at what Jai is gonna show me next.
He might just make these guys look that bad, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time I see him, it's a different version of him. Like, and in this fight particularly, I'm not gonna lie, that's what got me really rallied behind him, right? Was the fact that man tried to be 3 different boxers in one fight.
Me. Like,
and Jai adapted
like that.
to both. And he when the kid switched, I said, oh shit, did he switch? Right? And I'm watching this with no sound. I'm like, did he just switch? What the fuck going on? He switched. Josh said, oh yeah. He said, I don't give a fuck. Josh said, no, that shit not stopping me. And then he came back in the next round. He was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do what I do and box. And Josh told him that shit not gonna work neither. I swear to God. The entire fight, I was like, throw the uppercut, bro. Throw the uppercut, Josh. It's there. The minute he went to boxing, wow, lit his ass up. I said, God damn, I told you that fucking uppercut was there. But the thing is, overall, it wasn't what I was watching the punching power. It wasn't even a combination. It was his IQ.
Yep, that's what I'm.
Yeah, but
to be able to adapt and then execute is a motherfucker. For real.
Remember we were talking last week or during the week and said, look, when someone like a Bud Crawford actually gets hit with something he doesn't like, the dog in him comes out, right? And it's almost like he red lines, right? I'm going to get my get back. So Opetaia actually got that at the end of round 2.
Yeah.
He got the skanky leg, right?
Yeah.
He got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And he ended up just smiling and going up a level rather than withdrawing and saying, I don't want that again. He smiled at him and saying, well, now we're in a proper brawl. I'm going up a level.
Yeah.
So there's that point. So when you look at people like Zerto with their experience and all those sorts of things, well, could that be his downfall? So all I'm saying to you is, for me personally,
but could it be his greatest asset?
Maybe, but for me personally, that didn't give me any. It didn't
move
the needle. It didn't move the needle as to whether he's got a better chance or a lesser chance against Zerto. I just looked at that and just said, look, you got a young kid, big, young, strong, tough, strong, willing kid in the ring that was ready to go toe-to-toe, and he learned the lesson the hard way.
I think, I'm going to be honest with you. Given the fight when he fought, what was the guy that like really beat him up? Jai.
Breedis. Yeah, well, that was in the same venue in 2022. Breedis broke his jaw, but
he
fought through that and ended up winning it.
Right, but he learned though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I took that fight, and I'm like, okay, we see head movement, head placement on the inside, because when in the first round where the kid was laying on him, his head was always up under the kid's chin. He never just let the kid lay on him any kind of way. It was all these little subtle things like, okay, dude really improving. Like, he knows now. You're not going to get the best of me in any part of the game that you have. That's what pressed me the most, like, overall. And if you get in there with Big Zerto, I'm not saying that it's, like I said, it's going to be a hell of a fucking fight. Fight. But I feel like that Opetaia can rise to that occasion because Zerto fights on one gear. That's him, right?
Zerto's
a 1-2
inside than what?
Yeah, a 1-2
would have been. But look, I don't disagree with you. All I'm saying to you is that, and Punch will be the first to tell us, we're gun shy about hyping up Australian boxers after last year.
Yeah.
So there's still some scars there, right? Whether it was Tim Tszyu, whether it was Paro. We didn't get to see Sam Goodman fight. We'll get to see him fight anyway in a couple of weeks.
Right.
We're just a little bit gun shy when it comes to actually.
I'm gonna be honest. Everybody else in that card besides Terramawano, I can't say his name. Terramawano. Terra Moana.
Yep.
I'm following him. I'm
Such a
gonna follow
good
him.
name. You got to say it twice.
Yeah, I'm right. I gotta follow him. I like him. Shout out to Boxing Kangaroo for putting this on. I really, really like him. I'm following him. Hooney. How you say his name? Hooney?
Hooney's good enough.
Hooney?
Justice Hooney.
I'm not sold on him at all. I'm not sold on him. I feel like he may end up being a punching bag. But Opetaia, I'm telling you, y'all keep his confidence high. He not gonna want to let y'all down. He has the requisite skills to give a lot of people problems. Now, it's yet to remain to see, is he ready for Zerto? But that doesn't mean that he's not going to be a force. You get what I'm saying? Opetaia is a beast.
He's a hard night for anyone. And if you remember Nine coming on and saying that, I think it was with Casino, he was saying, look, today's boxers aren't about the hurt business. They're more about business, whereas Jai's definitely about the hurt business.
I promise you.
Yeah. So listen,
that's a scary looking dude, bro.
Sorry,
that's
Punch.
a scary looking dude.
You've been up for a bit. What's on your mind?
I liked it. I was listen, I wasn't surprised that Opetaia did what he did. Only thing that I was impressed by was how he showed the discipline and the IQ.
Yeah.
Which and that was extremely impressive. But I thought it was funny that like what you said about Deontay Wilder going to BLK Prime. Is that becoming the new pro box league?
I was gonna allude to that. I was gonna allude to that after the Opetaia stuff.
Also got the Haney's, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna allude to that to after the Opetaia.
Going over there now, so that's telling you right there. We talked about this. No promoters want to do business with them. Look where they at. BLK Prime.
The other thing is,
but also Eddie Hearn asked for like a humongous bag for a tuna fight, and that's like everybody looking at him like he's crazy. Like, bro, your price went down after that Garcia fight, man. We don't care about what excuse you make, bro. Nobody's going to pay you what you was getting paid before now.
Well, what was the month that Devin Haney was supposed to return against an opponent?
December.
No, Black Prime. BLK Prime.
I don't think they said a month. April, it was around April or something like that.
April. Yeah. So join the Dots boys.
Yeah. They're trying to build a card.
Yes. See?
Yeah, they're trying to build a card.
Yeah, because what? Devin can't do it on his own. That's the reality.
Hell no, he can't sell. He ain't no draw.
No, he can't do it on his own. If that was the case, they would never back out the deal for Top Rank offered them, talking about they had to do 100,000 threshold.
I thought that was going to do humongous numbers, and they just did
March. G-Wall said it was March. G-Wall said March. It may be going back to April. You know? I mean, hey, at the end of the day, they trying to build something. The way I was looking like, well, I was going to ask y'all, like I said, I was going to allude to that. Is BLK Prime the new graveyard for boxers that's past their threshold? You know how you have, I don't know if y'all follow wrestling, but you know, your wrestlers that follow WWF back in the day will end up somewhere else, like Rocky Mountain Wrestling or some shit like that. Like, is BLK Prime gonna be that last straw of a network?
You know what it looks like to me?
To get a check. You know what I'm saying?
It looks a little bit like that. It looks like that you can actually employ a promotional group to do all the logistics for you while you actually just get in the ring and keep busy or try to keep your name relevant.
Yeah. So, like, everybody who gets done dirty in boxing on a major promo can go to BLK Prime and still make some money. You'll have your Adrian Broners and Haney's and Deontay Wilders and so on and so forth show up there.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, they did Bud, but that was the thing. Now it's looking like they're going after the guys they know they can afford. You get what I'm saying? Because you're coming off these losses. I don't gotta give you 10 million. I can give you X, Y, and Z number. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think going on with BLK Prime. But if you look at it though, it's not a bad move. it's a great way to garner attention to your platform. You get what I'm saying?
But it's a reality check for those so-called superstars to say that they can't get on one of the primary platforms.
Right.
That's the
right.
real message in it, to say, well, if you're going to walk around and think that you are the face of boxing, well, if you're on BLK Prime, that kind of should be a reality check, because you're not on Top Rank, you're not on Matchroom, you're not on the Zone, you're not on Riyadh Season. So just how important are you?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Who do you guys think Haney's gonna face over there?
Some nobody.
You think so?
Yeah, ain't gonna be nobody credible.
I'm hearing
not credible, but
or,
I mean, you don't think it'll be an Adrian Broner or a
Garcia or Hitchens, man? They both went to Matchrooms.
Yeah, no, not them guys, but I mean, like, you don't think it'll be what's my guy? Ric Flair cat. What's his name?
Blair the Flair?
Blair the Flair. He went nobody.
Love that. I would love that. But
Blair's going to walk through Haney just as easy as Ryan did.
I keep hearing Blair's in line for boots. I keep hearing that.
That would be nice. I ain't gonna stunt. That's something.
I think Blair will win that shit.
I think that would be nice just for somebody to keep him busy. But I heard that they trying to get Stanionis racked up with him, but we'll see how that goes.
Everybody ducking it.
Yeah. You know, G Wall said, yeah, they AEW. Yeah, I forgot about AEW. Right. That's where the wrestlers go to.
I would say TNA, AEW got more money than
TNA. That's what I'm saying. So I think that's where BLK, like, AEW, maybe this is where we need to be.
That's where all the old, like, remember how WCW, all the old, yep, AEW. That's perfect example, because all the old WWE niggas is over there now. So yeah.
So it's like, wow, man, like, and then for Deontay Wilder pick another sparring partner is crazy. Like, dude, pick somebody else. I don't care if it was a SmackDown. You could pick somebody else than you know.
From a commercial point of view, other than the hardcore Wilder fans, who's actually gonna tune into that fight? Like,
that's the thing. Even Devin Haney, who's like, I hate to say that because I'm not like that. Like, if it's a BLK point, I already know I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'll tell you I'm not.
I am. If you piss me off, I'm not buying your fight.
Right. I'm gonna watch, but I know I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it just to see what the fuck's gonna happen. Right? Because
but
I feel like everybody deserves a good laugh, right? So like I'm gonna watch it, but like at the end of the day, I don't want to shit on BLK Prime because I see they trying to get in where they fit in, right? But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck?
They were just given an opportunity. Why wouldn't you take it, right? Commercially, if you can make a profit out of it, whether it's $100 or $150, why not take it? But I've got a question for both of you that I asked Tio on his live. I've got a theory, and I want to hear both your responses before. Hang on, let me make a statement. I was of the impression that sparring was kept in the gym, right? If you were employed to come in and be, okay, right? Mm-hmm. So when did sparring become such a easily talked about, and even worse still, a measuring stick to promote some fights?
That's
when did that actually happen?
The Haney era. When Haney, I want to say about when Haney was 19, that's when everybody started talking about sparring. And it was coming out. Then the videos start leaking like 2 years after that. And then, but to answer the second part of that question is, if you're a real boxing hardcore fan, like, dude, we know sparring don't mean shit.
Exactly. So
it's like glorified.
I'll let Punch respond before I actually tell you my theory on this.
I think sparring is like glorified warm-ups, man. It's not really. It gives you a tale of how the fight could be, but it don't give you an outcome.
Right.
Because most of the time in sparring, they usually, whoever leaks it is showing you their highlights. They're not showing you the fight. You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, just add to
But
what Punch say.
it
Go ahead,
could be
Punch.
to drum up nice controversy like that Handy Tank sparring did. That drew up some nice controversy on a level I never
It
seen.
can be used, but don't use it as like the mission. Like I beat his ass in sparring.
Yeah,
What the fuck does that matter? You know what I'm saying?
But I'll say that though. Only fighter I've ever seen that say I ain't whooping nigga, like whoever say I smashed him in sparring is like Crawford and Canelo are literally the only two fighters I've heard say I didn't whoop his ass. I whooped his ass.
Right.
And Benavidez said it. You know what I mean? Usyk said it. Lomo said it. Like Tank said it. They all say it. You know what I mean? I whooped his ass in sparring. What's the point?
But it was around 19 that
Theo
started
said
happening.
Like,
but if you've got a barn buster, like a super fight, Crawford versus Canelo, Inouye versus Tank, whatever you fantasize about, right? Bud versus Spence. Nobody's talking about sparring because it sells itself.
Right.
I'm of the opinion that the sparring's just been leaked out because of iPhones and cameras and all those sorts of things over the last decade. In addition to, we need something to sell this fight to make it interesting to the fans to buy it. Whereas years gone past, nobody spoke about sparring. If anything, if you were brought into a gym and you spoke out of turn outside of that gym on sparring, you wouldn't be hired again.
It's if you invite kids and like, okay, say we all in the living room, right? And we're having an adult conversation, right? And you got kids sitting in there, right? They're gonna tend to mimic what they hear, right? It's like that. So like the kids that was invited in that living room in 2019, like the Shakur Stevensons, Devin Haney's and so Ryan Garcia's, you know, they were brung into that living room a bit too early, so to speak. What I mean is back then, and I take this from my boy Nine when he said the assembly line was being held up by Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. They weren't fighting each other, so people were desperate. I mean, the promoters were desperate to find other ones to promote. So when they start promoting the Shakur Stevensons and putting him on a fast track, Devin Haney getting a record deal, 2.5 million fight, and all these, they were desperate to get ahead of each other. And the only thing that would separate them from each other because they weren't fighting enough yet was the sparring.
Exactly.
And that's when it came out.
Thank you, Slick. It's the lack of inactivity that they go looking for all of these other storylines and contexts to build a fight or to remain relevant.
Right.
So I don't care about sparring. I couldn't give two fucks what happened in a gym. Mayweather wars, fucking whatever happened, because sometimes a boxer's just working on a style or trying to work on something, right? Where it's not actually fight conditions. It's about actually bringing in a style that allows you to adjust and work on skills.
Yeah,
right?
I had a live one time where I was getting chewed out and I was taking up for Earl. And they was talking about, look, Earl getting beat up in sparring. And I showed the sparring video. I was like, dog, this is called situational sparring. This is when Earl was supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao. And they had a guy in there fighting just like Pacquiao. And everything he did, he was rolling off of it. But they was thinking dude was beating him up. I'm like, no, that's not what this is. This is called situational sparring. When this guy throw these punches, this is what they want Earl to do. Like, y'all have no idea what y'all watching. Like, sparring don't mean shit, bro. Right? Unless you see them doghouse fights that Mayweather be having, then them be like fights with headgear, them fights. But other than that, a sparring match, man, that shit ain't shit, bro.
I wanted to be called out because you see all of these, well, not all of them, but you see some of these people that actually go, this person dropped this, and whoever it was, right, for clickbait or for, I just want to call it out and just saying, well, man, really, like, it's not a fight. It's not fight conditions. There's no fucking pressure. you might be brought in just for fitness more than anything. Like, just take sparring and get it out of the conversation and throw it in the bin. What happens in the gym stays in the gym.
Facts. And that's how it was. They used to tell people, like, don't bring your phone. They like, keep your phone in your pocket and stuff like that. But like I said, 2019, they want to try to make them early stars because the big stars weren't fighting. And that's when that shit kicked off. And now they open a can that they can't close. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they can. They can close it pretty simply if you're actually getting paid money to come to the gym to give someone work. If you speak out of turn or outside of the gym, we're going to tell everyone, and you'll get no work. That's
right.
As simple as that. Anyway, so look, back on track. It was one of those things there that I see it and I don't even read it. I don't click on it. I just go, you blokes are desperate just for a story, a clickbait, or what have you, because anyone as stupid as me knows that sparring doesn't count for shit. Well, the smart people that know a hell of a lot more than me know that sparring shouldn't even be mentioned.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But they do it to appease the casuals and, like you say, to keep them interested. You know what I mean?
Just get in the fucking ring if you want to be relevant.
That's why I said, take the fight, bro. These kids, and I hate that's trickling down to kids. They wanted to make, they word is, if the money makes sense, I'm getting in. But at the end of the day, like, where do you want your name? You know what I'm saying? Is it just gonna be about money or is it gonna be about legacy? Right? You can have both, but you got in order to have both, you have to go for legacy. If you just going for money, you ain't gonna have no legacy, bro. You just gonna be stuck in a standstill. And we seeing it over and over again. We see it with Devin Haney right now. Devin Haney, the money ain't right. That's why we didn't do the T.O. fight.
He doesn't want to fight.
You don't want to fucking fight. Now we got T.O. saying the same shit. He
doesn't want to fight either.
He don't want to fight either. Talking about fuck Sabril Matias. I just watched an interesting interview with T.O. and he said some shit that I was like, damn, you was in a fuck deal. You should have been got out of that deal. He said the reason he didn't fight Brian Norman when he was supposed to fight Brian Norman, because if he would have beat him and he would have been champion at that weight class, what happens is every time he wins a belt, that's 5 more years. He has to stay with the company, and that's in his contract. I mean, not 5 more years, 5 more fights. And I was like, what the fuck? Now, I don't know how true that is coming out of T.O. mouth, but that's ridiculous, bro.
That make you want to lose and shit. That's
crazy. That's crazy.
That's what he gets. Should have read what he was signing, nigga.
Yeah, bro, you ain't lying. That's crazy, bro. Every time I win a belt, I got it's an extension automatic. No, fuck that. That's the same thing like Al with that perpetuity. That's perpetuity in a sense, right? Every time I win a belt, that's 5 more years. So if I win one belt, that's 5. I mean, not 5 years, but I just say that because stretching them out. If they want to stretch you out, that's 1 fight a year. So that's 5 years. Say on my 4th year, I got 1 belt. So now on my 4th year, I go for another belt. That's another 5, bro. And the money don't go up and the money don't move. That is a problem.
Let me call bullshit on that. That just sounds like a whole heap of excuses for, I just want a tomato can for a whole heap of money that I'm actually not worth. I'm of the opinion that both Haney and Teofimo are 1 loss from retirement.
You think so? I think Haney maybe. I don't think T.O.
They just become irrelevant. Crazy. Can you imagine Teofimo if he takes another L, right? The excuses, the bullshit, it's pathetic the way that grown men can't take an L and have got to go and actually just blame everyone else and everything else. It's just, there's no class, there's no integrity in it.
Yeah.
And if they think it's okay in their own mind, the rest of the population actually don't buy it. It's bullshit. Go Punch. Sorry for cutting you off.
I said Tio ain't retiring because he ain't made enough money at all. He been getting screwed over like crazy. But I think his highest payday was like 900 grand.
Yeah, it's $9 grand, and he just went through that divorce. He was talking about that too. The divorce is done and all of that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I think it's a little more to you, man, to the point where it's like a bit of concern. I know the nigga. I think something wrong with him, bro. Like he was saying shit. Now we know he said some weird shit, right? But he was.
Bipolar.
Oh yeah, that's why that's what I caught from it, bro. Because it was like a good interview, and he seemed genuine when he was talking. But then he went to some other shit. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, they mad because I said the monkey thing. If you know history and you know your stuff, that the first being on this earth was a monkey. You know what I'm saying? And then if you understand, her name was Lucy, and then she had fur. So you know, if you get it, that's Lucifer. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you say? We all come from the devil. Like, it was weird. Like he would go off the deep end. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You know, and then he admitted that he was race baiting. He admitted it. Like, literally said, I was race baiting. Back in the day, people were race bait to get fights and blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's only a couple fights that I know of that went that way, but damn, you know what I mean?
You know what's fucked up about that is I caught some of that slick, and the worst psychological thing is that you think that you've got clout by doing it. Actually, like it's like trying to fill a sink without the fucking plug in it. Dude.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, DJ. Right. Right.
You can turn that tap on as fast as you want, but if the plug's not in it, you're fucked, right? It's never going to fill. So race baiting doesn't give you clout. It
blows up in your fucking face. That's
in your face. It was like, it was weird because he tried to clean it up, talking about a monkey was the first being on this earth. We all come from a monkey and all this. Then he turned around and admit that he was race baiting. And it was crazy, talking about you're a man of God. But then he said the first monkey name, which was Lucy, which I know that's what they believe in, and people believe in evolution like that. And he said, and she had fur, so you get it, Lucifer. And I'm like, how you believe in God? But you saying basically we come from the devil. And I'm like, if you listen to T.O., he'll fuck your head up, bro. He will fuck your head up. And I'm like, this dude is nuts.
If you believe what he's saying, it'll fuck your head up.
Yeah, it will. It will. And then he went on to say Cambosis, something about him being in the emergency room to dodge drug testing, and somebody else, Santino Martin.
Don't get me started.
I said, this dude is crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Let me tell you how fucked up that story is. You guys, they're both in the hospital at the same time. And the only reason that Cambosis was there to avoid VADA testing, well, I go, VADA doesn't care about whether you go to the hospital or not. They'll test you anyway, right?
Right.
But you're there at the same time. What the fuck are you doing there at the same time?
That's how I felt.
Too?
What was you there for, bro? Right. That's what I'm saying. How did you see him there, bro? Like, what the fuck? Bro, I swear, T.O. is like, I don't know where his head is, bro. But now, as of yesterday, he did invoke. He's trying to get off his contract. He's trying to get a buyout price. So we ain't gonna see T.O. for a while, so to speak, bro. We're not, because they're gonna drag that shit out, and he gonna end up fighting on Top Rank. For him not to fight Sabril Matias, he didn't want to fight Sabril Matias just as much as Devin Haney didn't want to take a fight with X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying? Them guys, that's like Devin didn't want to fight T.O. Them guys are the two fighters, I swear to God, that need each other and don't even fucking know it. Don't even fucking know it. They don't know that a T.O. and Devin fight is big. And that's crazy, because they definitely tell you, by them being so delusional, they're in their own way. That's the level of arrogance I be talking about. Like, come on, bro. Dude, your contender is your next fucking check.
They don't want to fight, Slick.
Yeah, man.
They just don't want to fight. They don't want to work for their money. They go into every negotiation and try to outprice themselves. I mean, you can go through the list of people that approached Devon after the Ryan fight. You can go through the list of teams that have approached Tio. It can't be any simpler. They just don't want to fight unless they can get in there with no effort, no training, overpaid, and walk through someone.
Right. No, that's real, bro. But Tio desperately needs a fight. Devin, it's like, dog. And the crazy part about it, both of you motherfuckers coming off lackluster performances, and it still could end up being a big fucking fight. And y'all gonna pass it up to y'all gonna get a big fight like that from someone else? Fuck no. No, you're not getting that nowhere else. You gonna go to BLK Prime, and then you gonna fight a nobody. And then T.O. said that BLK Prime tried to do a deal with him, but the money went right or some shit. Like, what? Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't know what the fuck T.O. on. I don't know what Devin on. But I do know this. You are separating yourself from the fucking fans. You're really opening their eyes to see you for who you really are as a boxer. Not maybe a person, but as a boxer. Like, you don't want the smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the fucking smoke.
I'm going to ask both you and Punch that have got better memories or better history, right? Give me, at least in the last decade, either currently or in the last decade, where you know where Hall of Famers or really credible champions have taken a pay cut actually to get in the ring and fight.
There's been plenty of times where a motherfucker took a pay cut to prove himself.
Haney took a big pay cut to fight Kambosos.
Yeah, it's been plenty of times.
Kambosos got 10 million, Haney got 2.5.
Yeah, and then it reversed the second time. But like, it's been plenty of times that's happened. Like Roy, there's plenty of them that done that. You know, but that was them wanting to prove themselves, though. You know what I mean?
So now you're getting my point, right? If you want to fight and you want your brand and you want to be relevant, at some point you'll swallow a little bit of financial pride and get in the ring and prove to everyone that they were wrong, or you prove to yourself. These two boys aren't actually doing it.
Right.
DJ is really intense about the boxing turn of events of 2025. Yeah.
Oh, you saw that?
Well,
see, look, no, what's good, bro? Go ahead, DJ. My bad.
Rob, it's not unusual for you to come in hot and start actually poking the fire. So
Who, me?
No, not you, Casino. You talking about Rob. He's talking Rob in the chat.
Oh, let me see what the chat's talking about. Let me see. Pull it up.
Yeah.
Man, sorry I'm late. For how long y'all been cooking, man?
We've been on about an hour.
Oh, damn. I missed a lot of stuff.
I tell you, Casino, Slick's been trying to convince me that an Aussie fighter's all that.
I'm saying that y'all got one that has like true potential, bro.
It's
who you talking about?
Jai Opetaia, yeah.
First offense, he ain't get blitzed out of the ring. You know what I mean? He been looking better than most Aussie fighters over the last year.
But that's the thing though. Like, not just look better than him, like actually fighting like he give a fuck. He's improving every fucking fight, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna let that go. I watched that man fight 3 different style of boxers in 4 fucking rounds, and he adapted to each one and dominated, bro. Bro.
Somebody hold on. So somebody up here to think that Jai Opetaia is not good?
No. DJ's from Australia, but you gotta understand where DJ coming from. They come from a lineage of Australian boxers. They ain't had nobody since Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Not Tim Zoo, his daddy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, he's tired of being let down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we think we got one and this guy ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
and I'm trying to tell him that, and I've been saying for the longest, Jai Opetaia is y'all guy. Like, that's the guy.
But they got guys. I mean, when I say when you say guys, like, I don't like to, just because they lost
I mean, bro, y'all been having champions. Paro was just a champion. Cambosis has been a champion. Jai
Yeah,
Opetaia, is
but
he a champion?
they recognize like Americans. Like, come on, bro. Like they now Paro.
I like
I ain't gonna lie.
Paro.
I like Paro. But Cambosis, they was like,
Well, yeah,
yeah,
not
bro.
Cambosis, but I'm saying like he you know.
Cambosis
They didn't like him out the gate anyways.
was a little
He'll
bit.
tell you they didn't like how he acted anyways.
Okay.
Niggas thought Zeus had a chance against Crawford, man. He was overrated.
Like they
Right.
style of living is different than ours. So like the way a boxer, like they take in count, like what's my guy you don't like, Zarafa? Cause he talk a lot of stupid shit. They don't like that shit. They don't like that shit over there. Like he can go get his ass.
Speak that name. Ban that name from you.
And you see I set up the studio and shit.
Yeah. I see it, bro.
I was like, I'm gonna keep coming up on people's shows and shit. Let me at least get presentable. I be fresh off work and shit.
Hey, bro, I like it, bro. That's what we telling you. Get with it, bro.
Casino, look, let me explain it from where I was coming from. Right?
Okay.
If I had high hopes of Jai Opetaia before last night or this morning's fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those hopes haven't changed. They haven't gone up or they haven't gone down based off that performance against that challenger. Because the challenger didn't actually bring anything. And if you weren't watching the whole build-up, it actually became personal. So
right.
I actually didn't raise the bar or lower the bar on Jai Opetaia off last night's performance.
I'm gonna piggyback off what DJ saying. Go ahead, DJ.
Okay. I want to say something about that too.
See, that's where America and down under different. See, for him making it personal, it's like, for us, you make it personal. Yeah. It's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because now I'm working off emotions in the ring. I got control of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, all of that come into play. Like, any real boxer will tell you, if I could piss you off, I'm going to beat your ass. Mm-hmm. Because you can't think. You can't think. Like, you just want to take my head off at that point. So I get to use you. That's where the turn come in, the bull and the matador. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm going to use the fuck out of you. So for when it turned personal, like I said, I watched, man, Nyika tried everything, bro. Like I said, and it wasn't Nyika. I get it. 11-0. He did knock old boy out his last fight. All of that stuff. When I see up and coming boxers, I'm looking purely at that boxer. I'm looking at what his opponent bringing, but I'm also looking at the one I'm favoring, how he adjusts to what's coming to him. If he's just in there fighting and whimsing and trying to win, all right, he ain't gonna go long. But Jai, like, this is one of the fights where I tell everybody, it's only 4 rounds. Go back and watch it again. The first round, Nyika was trying to lay on him. Lay on him. Where was Jai Opetaia head at? It was right under his chin. Right under his chin. So every time you gonna win, if you come up, I'm gonna bump your chin, you better move. He gonna move first. And Nyika knew that. He could get where he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to bully the shorter fighter coming out. And that didn't work. He came out second round. I'm gonna switch. That shit didn't work. You know, it's a matter of adapting. So like, once he learned, that showed me it showed me his IQ was high, bro. Like, he's just not a fighter, he's a boxer. He knows what's going on. Now, I will say this. They pulled out the biggest fucking ring for that fight. But it was the whole card. You get what I'm saying? But the ring was huge. So for that, I didn't like, because I feel like if the ring was small, Jai might got him out of there a lot sooner. But that's where I was like, Nikia's feet wasn't all that great. Now, I will give Zerto the feet, because Zerto going to shoot the 1-2s, bop, 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 and he going to move. When Jai getting inside, that's when he going to tie him up, and Zerto's a good fighter in the inside. You know what I'm saying? But the level of what I saw, he adapted. So I can't say that when he gets in the ring with Big Zerto, he can't adapt. I can't say he can't adapt now. Like I think he can adapt. I think he can find that next level that he has to go to and do his thing. Because like I said, Opetaia, I've been watching like every time. The only fight I saw him get Danner get his ass was the OG that broke his damn jaw. And even after that, he been leveling up. Like, okay, that shit not happen no more. You know. So he gives the impression like he crazy or maybe he off a little bit. But that dude not off. That's just his facial expression, bro. That dude smart than a motherfucker. He's smart. And he's a killer. He got power both fucking hands. And like I said, the entire fight I was yelling, use the uppercut, use the uppercut. And he in that fourth round got him out with that uppercut, dropped him, and the left hands like bop bop, like he knew. It was like he knew. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but like he knew, bro. Like, I got this guy. This dude think he just gonna come bully me. I don't give a fuck how tall, how muscular. I don't give a fuck about none of shit. He's not intimidated. Big Zerto gonna come in heavy. I think Big Zerto gonna come in heavy as fuck for that fight, bro. That's gonna be his greatest asset.
But I think win or lose, if he win or lose against Zerto, I still think he's somebody that Australia
that's why I told him
should be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and still keep him going,
bro. And I feel like even Tim Tszyu Jr. is somebody to still be proud of. Like, bro, I give a lot of credit to the guys who fight the fights, bro. Like,
but Tim Tszyu got to get back on the horse. See, the thing is about Tszyu, it's gonna be. See, when you say stuff like that, I feel the same way. But the great ones get right back on the horse. The great ones get right back in the ring. You see what I'm saying?
That's what he did.
You know, nah, he just got his ass whooped. Tim Tszyu, but he ain't got right back in that fucking ring.
No, I'm saying
he need to fight. He need to fight ASAP.
He fought Fundora, then he got right back in there with.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. He been doing that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? He been doing that, and right now,
hang on.
He don't need to get back on that horse right now because he wasn't even. He got back on that horse too fast against the last fight.
No, he don't need no real comp. I'm just saying somebody just, you know what I'm saying.
But
he just needs somebody.
It might not be up to him because ain't he PBC? You know how PBC do.
Well, he no limit.
Oh, Casino, them fighting was.
He no limit. He's no limit by way of PBC.
Hold up, what's fighting words? What's fighting words?
He don't like PBC. He hate the motherfuckers.
See, I don't have no problem with. I don't have no problem with no promotion to come. I'm just saying he's with them, and I know that like it might be impossible for him to get back on the horse dealing with them. You know what I mean? Right now, like he gonna have to wait till they ready. That's how.
That's whack, and that's whack.
Yeah, that's whack. Yeah.
You know, because
I mean, if I don't really care about promotion companies, but I do. If I have a least favorite right now, it would have to be PBC because I mean, for obvious reasons, they're not giving us much. So it's just like that has to be my least favorite. You know what I mean? But I mean, I do like the fights that they do put on. But I wish they'd be more consistent. You know what I mean? But you know,
yeah.
What I mean?
Casino, this is the message to the Australian public, whether they were informed or not, after last night's card and Jai Opetaia's performance. This is the message they got from Mick. This is the message they got from Eddie Hearn. Right? Mm-hmm. Expect that Jai Opetaia beats Zerto, unifies, sorts out the WBO, and gets a fight with Usyk. That's the wrong message to send to the uneducated. That is, all I'm saying is, when you look at 27-0 versus 11-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
He actually did what he was supposed to do. But you actually didn't get to see a boxing match because it got personal during the week and it became just a...
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
A brawl, right?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If you watched Jai Opetaia for the first time last night, you didn't get to see his boxing skill against Marius Briedis, Jack Massey. You only got to see a killer, right? I want, as they introduce Matchroom and these big cards into Australia, is to treat the fans with a level of intelligence and say, hey, look, absolutely devastating performance. tick that. It was devastating, right? However, in amongst that devastation, you actually saw skanky leg from Jai. Is Zerto capable of hitting him that hard? I don't know. But back him, keep watching him, be a fan, but just don't overhype expectations that the Aussie fans on world title defences last year were let down just about every single time.
I got you.
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying.
You basically saying they should have just. I'm gonna just repeat what you're saying. You basically saying that they should have just been like that was devastating and pretty much that's it. You know.
Yeah.
Instead of putting all the extra sauce on it.
Yeah,
I understand
he
that.
don't. Yeah, he don't need. Nah,
Because
Usyk
that's
is
gonna
a
set them
different
up
nut.
for some
Yeah,
embarrassment if you put too much sauce on it. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
I got
Now I totally understand where you're coming from. I totally understand,
because I
especially
don't
if
like
he
when
didn't.
I don't like when people put extra sauce on shit either. You know.
Yeah, and I agree with him to the standpoint because I swear to God, because I like punishment more than I like knockouts. You know what I'm saying? You know, or whatever. And I do agree that he didn't get to show his boxing skill, but I know he does possess it. But it would have been nice if he was dominate boxing and then went in for the kill. That always, yeah. But I definitely understand now that you said it like that, DJ. I get where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely, but the mention Usyk, you know, nah, he ain't fucking with no
Nah,
Usyk right now.
that's
That's a long way.
now
That's a long
you
way.
trying to make people watch them more. Like that's
Yeah.
like it's
Well, that's what the card was for. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I trying to explain to him in the beginning. If you listen to the card, it was majority bias. They mentioned, you know, they had some stuff in there that wasn't biased, but it was a majority bias. I think they just trying to garner that Australian crowd. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like broadcasters was Australian. It was an Australian card.
And
You know
DJ
what I mean?
basically saying, "Don't sell us that bullshit. We not going for it. What's really going on?" I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you.
Just measure the excitement about a big card. I mean, there were 12 fights on that, and it was going to be easy, except for a couple of early stoppages. It was going to be easily 6.5 hours long.
Yeah, that
It
shit
was
was
$40
long, bro.
casino, so you get your money's worth, right? But some of the fights Mark and I were talking and going back and forward, and shit, some of it you were happy to walk away and come back because you felt like you weren't going to miss anything. So yes, it was a good card, and you know they did the job there, but don't treat fans like idiots and just overhype or overpromise someone's prospects. Like you're just not doing them any favors. Is my point.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, for the
Let
Jai
me
Opetaia fight, look, there's something about him that good luck to any boyfriend that wants to take his daughter out in the future. Like, fuck no. You just
yeah,
that's
that
a
motherfucker
problem.
crazy.
My girl got home and had all the dogs barking and stuff. I bet. Yeah.
I thought that was that Chihuahua you had yesterday was picking on the big dogs. You got the little dogs.
Yeah, man. I bought that dog for my daughter. And shoot, actually my girlfriend just started marketing her because she wanted to try to do something with her, but you know, that's
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah. Nah, but
But
they get
yeah,
the
like
barking when they hit a garage. My bad.
I hear you. It's all great, baby. Ain't no thing. But like, no, I definitely agree with you, DJ. But I do got a question. What other big card besides this one has Australia had though?
Look, they'll never beat because I guess the statistics. They'll never beat the Anthony Mundine and
Oh, I forgot about Anthony
Green
Mundine.
fight because
Yeah.
Anthony Mundine actually spoke about it. If you find it, like if you're having a look around YouTube, is it found a way to divide a nation. With Anthony Mundine being Aboriginal and all sorts of things. Like
Right.
if
I forgot
if
about
that
him.
if that was a pay per view like that was just ridiculously huge. Like if somebody beats that, but that's not really what you're asking. The model's going to take a little bit of time where pay per views aren't going to work. And that's where I think the Zone taken over Foxtel, where sports fans can subscribe to the Zone to watch NRL, to watch AFL, to watch cricket, to watch tennis, to watch soccer. But there's also the app there for boxing. And Slick, you and I did it a few times last year, where you get the Friday night boxing, and
Right.
it just draws them in. So they Australian population need to go on that journey, right? They need to see it, get interested in it, buy into some of the conversation and actually just draw them in. So it's not going to be overnight, but at least now there's a platform that gives them free fights each week for a subscription. They might have bought the subscription for AFL or NRL, but the
Uh huh.
app's there when that's not happening. And they go, well, I might watch a bit of boxing, and that'll get them into it. So it's going to be a 2-3 year journey. And when you talk about what are the numbers going to do, the numbers are never going to be great unless Jai Opetaia, Liam Paro, Tim Zoo, Sky Nicholson isn't a, what would I call it, a household name,
Hmm.
right? So in America, you could probably say that Tank's a household name, Canella's a household name, Bud's a household name, right?
Right.
You just need to get that familiarity and just actually put the sport in front of people.
Man,
So
that's crazy.
it's gonna be a little bit of a journey. See, our
It's crazy how we know over here these guys, but you're telling me these people are not household names.
no, because we've had this conversation 6 or 7 times, and just saying, look, there's almost like this igloo around American boxing, where they feel like the only audience that they've got to appeal to is the US audience.
Right. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but you telling me that Scott Nicholson, none of these guys are
No,
household names.
no, because the bigger sports, we're into team sports. Females, for example, the bigger names would be people like Sam Kerr, right? Female soccer superstar. The AFL women's stars, the rugby sevens stars, right? It's just not in front of them for free. You've got to go
Uh
looking for it, right?
right, right.
So I see that the Zone might put those names and those people in front of them for free, where they can actually just get drawn into it, right?
Right. I get it. I get it. But shit. I hope this is a great start for y'all though, man. For the Australian public to rally behind their boxers and be intrigued enough to become a fan. You know what I mean? Because like I said, man, we need to be worldwide. It can't just be American. It just can't be UK. It just can't. You know what I mean? That's why the belts is world champs. You know what I'm saying? That's why even American boxers. I say this about American boxers when they try to talk shit. Well, you're a world class fighter, right? You know, you supposed to
Well,
be ready to fight anybody in the world. That's why it's called you being a world class talent. You're a world class
What
fighter. You know what I mean? So like,
what are
I
what
want
are
I want you guys to grow. You know, and I'm really hoping that this because it was a large card. I think what was it, 12 or 13 fights, DJ?
12?
That yeah, that
yeah, that was
somebody caught it.
the scene coming out of Australia.
Yeah, it was long. It was long. Like I said, I have my picks and chooses. You know what I'm saying? Whatever in it, and I did see the biases, but I have no problem with Eddie just trying to plant the seed to get it to grow in Australia, boxing to grow in Australia. You know what I mean? I
Well,
don't.
there's a big push for women's sport in Australia at the moment, and there's good reason for it. Because if you have a look at how successful we were during the Women's Soccer World Cup We've got dominant rugby sides. We've got dominant AFL sides. We've got dominant rugby league sides. We do what against the world, right? Sky Nicholson will be fighting in March in Australia for another belt. That's
gotcha.
right. So that's 62%, I think, adult. The divide. Last I had a look, there's 62% adult females make up the population in Australia, compared to the 38% adult males.
Damn.
Well, all of that's to do with immigration too, but let's not have that conversation.
We gotta go to Australia.
And
Coming to Australia ASAP.
Right.
I'm pulling up. What up, mate?
Right.
RC,
No.
go to hell. I'm not having that
Don't forget
conversation with you about Ray Gun again.
Ray Gun.
He's an agitator.
Shit. Yeah,
You know, when he turns up, he just wants to stir the pot. So look, it's all good things, but would it be the biggest fight in Australia? I mean, Bumbosis is supposed to be fighting God knows who in March on the Scott Nicholson card.
Right.
Barbosa. You talking Arnold Barbosa?
No. He talking about Cambosis. They call him Bumbosis.
Nigga.
Oh.
He's
So Australians call him trash.
Man, yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, yeah, Cambosis, I can see that being embarrassing.
That's why I'm saying, like, Australian fans is hard to please, bro.
But nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Cambosis, if he was from Atlanta, I'd be pissed. You know. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really that. You know.
This is a hard ship that Eddie is trying to sell right now, bro. I'm talking about, bro.
Man, but I thought Paro was the guy, man. But I mean, but he still can do some shit, and then like he just got starched. Like
to be fair, Paro gas tank ran out. That was his problem. The gas tank ran out, bro. And I like Richard Hitchens. It's just he too fucking big to fight the way he fight, bro. I don't see the confidence in Richard Hitchens. That man, Paro, was on his toes, popping him, going low, popping him, and everything else. Once that gas tank ran out, then he Hitchens came on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But did you, like, I tell everybody, go back and look at that fight. Do y'all see how big fucking Richard Hitchens is compared to that little dude? Bruh.
But this is the shit I be talking about, bro.
Like, bruh, like,
you know me, man.
You let that little dude, and then you want to talk media shit about everybody. Like, come on.
But that's why, man. But that's why well, never mind. I don't even want to bring nobody up that we ain't talking about. So, you know.
No, man. It's open discussion right now. So,
what I basically want to say, like, you see how Richardson Hitchens is? He's big as hell, and he uses like that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. A stick.
That's what I be saying. Like, bro, Devin Haney, like, bro, you better hurry up and get back because, bro, you got your replacement. Like,
yeah,
we got your replacement. He big as hell, and he doing the same thing.
That we were just saying. He's another one. Need to be back on the horse. Quit playing. Theo, get back on the horse. That's what the great ones do. You don't take a fucking loss and just go disappear.
These dudes ain't great. They're not great.
That's what made by Keith Thurman. Fucking took that loss and ran away. Goddamn me, where the fuck did you go? And then you would reappear bald headed and shit. What the fuck? Like, this shit weird, bro.
Slick. I might have to drop down and ring Rob because he just carrying on.
We said Ray Gun versus Tobo Ozone from Breaking. Hey man, you probably don't know what breaking is, but breaking like a break dance. It was a movie here in America, man. What it is. Oh, you do? Oh, that's dope. Damn, breaking went worldwide.
I know exactly what it is. Hey Rob, be on notice. Don't go to bed early. I'm going to be calling you after this, cheeky bastard.
Oh shit. But no, for real, like at the end of the day, like I feel like fighters back in the day and these today, and I'm only saying this because I always hear about today's fighters want to compare themselves to yesterday's fighters. When yesterday fighters, the marquee fighters, if they took a loss, bro, they didn't tuck their tail and go high for a whole fucking year. They got right back on the fucking horse, whether it was a guy you didn't know or you did know. The point is that he got back out there and fought. You understand what I'm saying? Because the way the boxing world works is if you get back out there and fight and win, it's like what happened yesterday is all forgiven. You get what I'm saying?
I agree 100% with what you're saying. I just got to push back on the fighters of yesteryear because the reason I be so passionate about this is because I'm a younger guy than a lot of the other guys who got podcasts.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of times we overlook certain things. Like, so I don't think it's just the fighters of yesteryear, bro, because I seen Jamel Charlo get his get back twice ASAP.
Yeah. I said the people who talk like they take their losses, but they were talking like the fighters of yesteryear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they were saying like they're like that.
Yeah, like you can't talk like that,
but
and
usually
then
the
you
people
take
who
a
talk
loss,
like
tuck
that
your
ain't
tail.
like that. People who talk like that usually is not like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like it. Let me know like you got into boxing, you was tunnel vision on making your own fucking name, right? So but you not being a student of the game.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like David too, I forgot old boy Cuban fighter. Knocked his ass clean the fuck out in the amateurs. He took that shit, nigga. He was a force in the heavyweight division, nigga. Mm-hmm. And said that shit not happening no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got, yeah, you right. You know, like them guys, bro. Like, and I was on there with you. I said, nigga, I had written that nigga off, nigga, quit against Joe Joyce off a jab. I was like, man, sit your ass down somewhere. Now this motherfucker come back fighting like somebody else I've never seen before. You know what I mean? But the point is, get yourself back in there. I'm not saying like, nigga, get back in a month, but go build yourself back up. Be real. You got to be real with yourself and look at the tape and say, that's where I fucked up. You get what I'm saying?
You know what it is? The ones who aren't doing what they're supposed to do that we talking about, I feel like they're less fighter and they're more wannabe celebrities.
Yeah, like, they want the fame, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They want the fame.
Bro. That's all they want, bro. And they know, like, they want to be perfect.
Yeah,
they want to be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're a fighter, and you don't see when you're a real fighter, you end up being I ain't gonna say you end up being a star, but you end up getting people's respect regardless of what happens. But when you're trying to be a celebrity, every little thing people say about you affects you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make everybody happy. You want to be that guy.
And you can't do that.
You most likely looking at somebody who is doing what you want to do. And you trying to, you see what I'm saying? You trying to be exactly
emulate
like
it.
them.
You try to emulate this shit.
Yeah.
Let me answer this. He said, I just want the truth. I'm gonna give you the truth. He said, I know y'all just saw Ja doing shit. Yep, he got hit, but he said dog come out of him. Mm-hmm. See, now the reason I'm answering this because it's what my man say. You know what perfection is in boxing to me? Is when you go face adversity and come up out of it. Mm-hmm. That's perfection. When I see you do a Deontay Wilder just knocking people out, that give me time to figure out. A person like me, I watch boxing. I wish Nine was here. My boy on a plane. But let me tell you something. He'll tell you, Slick watch fights to find your tick. Every fighter got a fucked up tick that'll ruin the whole fight for them, right? Mm-hmm. And if it was enough tape for other boxers to watch, like how I watch, it'd be a no-brainer. But here's the thing, though. That adversity, though, and you do that thing, that's why I'm like how Abdullah Mason and people, Abdullah, he got a chin. No, motherfucker.
That's what I was thinking about.
You can have all the skills. You can have a fucking tool chest, fuck a toolbox. You can have the feet, nigga. You can have all the power. But if you ain't got no fucking heart and IQ, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I swear to God. And that's what make motherfuckers. That's how he came out of that when he got tagged and his legs wobbled. You see that uppercut he gave that boy? He figured him out. I watched Ja go through. Like I said, I don't know. I like you. 100%. Thank you for watching the show. But I have to say this. If you watch boxing, you saw what I saw. Round one. He fought a motherfucker that was laying on him on some damn motherfucking Tyson Fury type shit. Came out, nigga wanted to switch and shit, be a switch hitter. That shit didn't work. Then he went to boxing. He just to all them motherfuckers dominated the first 3 fucking rounds with no motherfucking problem.
I wanna respond to what G Wall 77 said. Wait, you put it. You want to put it up on the stage?
What did it start with? It's
the one right after the one that you got up. That it say times. I want to respond to that.
Times were harder back in the days. The boxers nowadays feel entitled. They don't got that dog in them like Tyson, Roy, etc.
See, I be disagreeing with that, and that goes back to what I was saying about me being a younger person. Like, I'm not super young, but I'm 32 years old, right? And I don't subscribe to stuff like that. Like talking about times are harder back in the days. You don't know what each individual person has been through. You see what I'm saying?
I think. Go ahead. I answered you. My bad.
No, but I'm saying I think the problem is that we talk about on a daily basis. A lot of the names that we talk about don't even fit the criteria of a real true fighter. So then it puts a shadow over everything in the whole generation, because instead of talking about the fighters who are doing fighter things, people come on here and talk about Devin Haney every day. People come on here and talk about Shakur every day. And all the people who are not examples of old school fighters, but there are a lot of them. There are a lot of examples. They just don't get the popularity because they're not chasing.
Okay, I get you when you say that. Because nowadays it's all about marketing. Right. I get you 100%.
But the hard times too, is like, bro, you never know where a person came from. I understand, like maybe like racism and stuff like
that. Tank put a tweet out today like, y'all keep talking about you, but I had to sleep next to the devils growing up. You know, y'all don't know, and I understand that. But that's a I think when people say hard times is a way to generalize it. You know what I'm saying? When you go back to the guys yesteryear, the reason these guys ain't billionaires now because these guys are really fighting for a check. So it's damn near like you didn't have a choice. So I had to be great. If I'm not great, I cannot feed my family. In today's day and age, the check is so large. Hell, me and you can go fight if we was good enough, right? And get $1 million a piece, and we good. We ain't gotta fight no more.
But see, like everybody not getting that.
No, everybody not. No. I said that's what I said. If we were good enough.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you saying basically the people
think
back
about
in the day, even if you were the best.
Ali came out as a gold medalist, not even making $1 million.
Okay, see, I see what you're saying. So you're basically saying even the best guys back in the day weren't getting paid like that.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
you know what I mean? Okay. Like even Sugar Ray Leonard, he made more money in endorsements than he did in his whole career.
Right.
So like if that's the difference, it done flip. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta think. So for a guy like James Toney see these fighters complaining, that's why he like, what the fuck you complaining for? You getting X, Y, minus. Get y'all ass in the motherfucking ring.
Yeah.
When nigga, I fought for 500,000, I fought for 100,000, I fought for, you get what I'm saying? We got people like Hagler, rest his soul, didn't get a shot because somebody had to put a phone call in because they were scared of him. You see what I'm saying? And he still wasn't getting paid like that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that's where the disconnect is, and I think people don't break it down enough. When you see young kids at 19 making $2.5 million, and you compare that to a young 19-year-old fucking Ali, he was happy to give $1,000.
Yeah, but shoot, I think dudes like I think Abdullah Mason ain't getting paid like that, but at the same time,
he probably get 30 a fight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at his age, 17 years old, getting 30 a fight, 18 and 19, 30 is still great.
Okay, I'll give you that. And I see what G-Ball is saying. Like, I think we got to understand it. Like,
it's a different times. Like, it's like the Jordan and LeBron. Like, I get why kids look at LeBron the way they look at. Why? Because they didn't live my time.
Right.
For Jordan to be great, he had to be fucking all defense, you know what I'm saying? He had to be, or he wasn't gonna get recognized because that was the era.
Yeah,
that was it. That era was about toughness. This era is not all about that. It's more about skill. And I try to tell people that yes, Jordan had the skill, But it was also about the toughness and the grit that got him that. Whereas in this era, it's just about skill. This is why you praise what's my boy on Gold say hit the 3-pointers from half shot.
Oh yeah, Curry.
Half court Curry. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in the day, they'd have been like, so the fuck what? Ain't nobody on you, nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's still skill to do it though. So it's about skill now. So like, and it's just a different era, bro. It's just a different era. And for me, it's like I don't try to compare the two. I think as me and my age, we have to, my age, and I'm just talking about me and my age have to understand that we can't overstand the future. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing we can do is encourage the future. Like, go in there and dominate this motherfucker. Fuck him. Don't go in there and just try to show skill. Don't just go in there and showboat. Dominate that motherfucker. Because in this day and age, it's like, for people my age, I feel like this is the restart. So, like, think about it. If I had you as a fighter, that's what I'd be telling you. I'd be like, Casino, dog, yeah, you winning. Yeah, you outpoint everybody. Yeah, you fucking got all the fucking skills to go 12 rounds. Yeah, you knocking people out. Isn't it? Now I need you to fucking dominate, because if you was a force today to knock motherfucker, nigga, you be next Mike Tyson. To be honest, you would literally be the next Mike Tyson, because that's not here today. That dominant force is not here today.
I mean, a dominant force.
Yeah, think about it. Who's a dominant force?
Tank.
No.
To me. But you know why
but that's why I said that's y'all era. I'm talking about a motherfucker who go in there and literally on some Roy Jones shit make you look like you shouldn't even belong here.
Let me think.
Ain't nobody.
Nah, it ain't.
Exactly.
Nah.
Joy would be close.
So if I get you to that point, boy, they would literally be saying, he's the next Roy. He's the next. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is, for me, that's why I be excited for sport. I understand that everything's never going to be the same. Shout out to my boy Nyika, because we just laugh about this shit. My grandfather's finger was the size of two of my motherfucking fingers. This mother pick up a fucking alternator with one hand and be talking to me like it ain't shit, still hold it for an hour and shit like that. My generation couldn't do that. His generation used to get shot. Like, I'll tell you a true story. My grandfather got
fingers, Fiji and bananas.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
short,
this.
Yeah, short and thick.
Yeah, so like my grandfather used to always rag on this because he got shot in the shoulder and he drove himself to the hospital. He said, we get shot in the shoulder, we die. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna bleed there because y'all soft. Like, it's just an era thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's an era thing. And I feel like it's coming back around. I feel like it's coming back around. Everything restarts, bro. It's a circle. You feel me?
Yeah, because like me personally, I guess I be getting on defense because I know how I am. And I was raised a certain way. I got older parents. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't allowed to play video games. I ain't even have Fruit Loops and snacks and shit. Like, we wasn't allowed to have snacks and shit. Like, I had to go outside and play. That's
how I was.
You know what I'm saying? I had to. But I was like, oh, that's kind of rare. Like, with a lot of people in my generation, like a lot of the guys that was in the neighborhood, I ain't see them unless we was on the school bus. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And then it was that other group that was outside riding bikes and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it. I hate the reputation that my generation is getting. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, because
I don't like that. I don't like the shit y'all talk, right? But I like the way your generation is because y'all are more innovative. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all generation, whether they want to talk about your generation, y'all generation had the geniuses and stuff to push this motherfucking planet forward. You know what I'm saying? But like, and that has to happen. It happened before my daddy time. You know what I'm saying? It's a circle. But like, for us, when I say we were outside, like these cats be on Facebook talking about outside. Nigga, we was outside every day, nigga.
Outside every day.
Every day. These niggas don't know what play clothes is, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm not really similar to a lot of the people around my age, bro. Like I was probably raised just like you, even though I'm younger.
Yeah,
Like
you had strong parents.
I got older parents. My parents are older. Like, you know.
Okay, yeah. So you had strong parents. What's up, DJ?
Just rub some dirt in. It'll be right.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? I was taught. You what? You hurt yourself? Oh, go take a nap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no crying around here, bro. Put some dirt in and keep going. Yeah, I'm right. You know what I mean? Like, it really was like that for us. And all the talk I hear today, it throw me off. You know, like the cats at work, I try to tell them they're younger than me and shit, and they be like, "Nigga, it's 100." When I went outside, we was on 100 already.
Everyone's younger than you, aren't they, Slick?
Hey, it is what I just look good. You feel me? But like, I'm just saying though, like, you know, the stuff they say to me, I just giggle at. Like, what, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I know dudes who went to jail get their teeth fixed. You don't know nothing about that, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, just hold off. You know what I'm saying? Pump your brakes. Like, we was off the porch at 8, 9 years old, bro. I'm a latchkey kid, bro. Nigga, I had Doberman pincher ears. We didn't have cell phones. I could hear my mama call my name 4 blocks away. 4 blocks away, literally. Like, y'all hear that? Hey, I'll be back. Gone.
I didn't have a cell phone. But and it sounds crazy for my age, but I didn't have a cell phone till like, bro, probably like the 10th grade, bro.
You want to hear something crazy?
What?
Just the fact that you said you didn't have a cell phone. Them shits it wasn't around when I was a kid.
No, I know that, bro, but I was the kid. I was the kid that didn't have no cell phone when everybody else had one.
Yeah, I got a 25-year-old, bro. It blew me away, right? So all the kids her age, like 14, 15, 16, had a cell phone. I was like, all right, I'm going to get you a cell phone. Now, me, I got the shit. It was on, you know what I'm saying? It was on my plan. And so I go out to visit. She stayed in California. So I go to visit her, and I meet her friends and shit. I said, why y'all always in this fucking Jack in the Box, bro? And she was like, cuz that's where Wi-Fi at, and they need Wi-Fi for their phones. I said, what? And she was like, yeah. I wait here. You feel me? I wait here. Like, what the fuck? Because I didn't care about the cell phone shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this whole time I could just bought you a goddamn just phone not own and saved all this fucking money. Like, what the fuck?
My daughter done had a phone for like, my daughter's 11 and she had a phone for at least 5 years.
Hey man.
Casino, I've just gone 47, and don't let these boys know about your birthday. They'll embarrass you. But,
you said don't let them know you said don't let them what?
No, don't let them know. I made
don't let them know how old I am?
Yeah, or your birthday. Like, Nine will come up here. He'll want to give you licks, and
yeah, he put on DJ didn't know what birthday licks was, bro.
Said, you don't know my birthday licks?
I'll give you birthday licks.
But I remember one time I was outside, bro. I found out it was my birthday, bro. But it was the last time they tried to do birthday licks, bro.
They don't do that no more, bro.
They tried to do the birthday licks on me, bro. But I ended up busting somebody's nose. Like, cause I was like, bro, y'all ain't for the birthday lick me, man. That was my last time. Oh yeah, dog.
Nine was trying to set me up for an hour, and I wouldn't have a part of it. I said, yeah, nah, I'm not having it.
Yeah,
so,
I was trying to get him online, like, I'm about to get you every time you talk, every time. But yeah, so, man, y'all generation cool, man. It's just like you said, it's a full circle, bro. Somebody is finna emerge from this generation, and they're gonna separate themselves. Tank is just the beginning of it, but Tank is not the dominant force that I see that's gonna come out. Yes, he is the beginning of a dominant force. Somebody gonna see what he do and gonna be like, I'm gonna be 10 times better than that. And it's gonna spawn from that. You know what I mean?
I'd argue that Bud's actually set the go and get fucked, I'll do it my way sort of precedent.
Yeah, like
and
Bud, but Bud old school though. Like Bud,
what
old school.
I ain't gonna lie. I do think Tank is a dominant force. I'm gonna tell you why.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't get to see him be such a dominant force. I think
but
it's because, well, bro, when he decides to be dominant, they lights go out. It's like
No,
when he start throwing them shits, he don't even get to be dominant for long. Like as soon as he get dominant, it gone. You know.
it's not that. It's
it,
not that I'm saying that it's gonna be a cat like they gonna see that
Mm-hmm.
and recognize they got that. But what they gonna do? They gonna take a step further. Let me give you an example.
Casino,
Whereas Tank,
like
though, hold on, DJ. Where Tank didn't fight the formidable opponents that we wanted him to fight,
Oh, you talking about like that?
and that guy gonna take them opponents and dominate the fuck out.
Oh, I see.
He gonna jump on it a whole lot sooner. He's gonna be like, God damn. Just like where you heard Mike Tyson talk about Jack Dempsey and Ali, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them guys, Jack Dempsey took every fight came from, but Ali did have a plan and he fought people when he wanted to fight them. Whereas Mike Tyson lined them up and knocked them the fuck down. You get what
You
I'm
talking about
saying?
like that? Like not you basically saying it's about the people you fighting too.
Yeah, and it's not, and that's not to say because you could take Mike Tyson, and I'll tell you, Ali will beat Mike Tyson ass. You see what I'm saying? It's just that he was more pursuant of his legacy first. You know, more faster. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Shoot, Keyshawn coming.
so I've got a
Right.
question
That's
for
what
you.
I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a question
Yeah, what's
for you,
up, DJ?
Christina.
Uh-huh.
How many divisions are there off the top of
How
your
many
head?
weight divisions? You said how many
Yep,
weight divisions are there in boxing?
yep.
Oh, I can't say
17.
that off the top of my head. How many?
17. All right.
17. Yep.
17. Okay.
There's 1,088 world ranked fighters across
Mhm.
17 divisions and 4 sanctioning bodies.
Mm.
So let me ask you this. When you think that you're bigger than the international world boxing scene, how do you think that's going to go for you?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we talk about Tank, we talk about Canelo. Superstars have come and gone, whether it's Mayweather, whether it's Ali, whether it's Mike Tyson. The actual sport is bigger than one name.
Facts.
Yes, the sport will actually hone in on the superstars at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but the sport's actually bigger than one or two individuals,
Facts.
in my opinion. And I think that Turkey Al Sheikh is starting to remind everyone of that. And you're seeing backlash over there in the US that, I'll be honest, you've been spoiled. You've had
Yeah.
the deepest, most profitable stranglehold on boxing for a long, long time. But the transition is now starting to change, whether it's Eastern European, UK, Japan, Australia, Saudi Arabia. Boxing's in a transition where they want to market it as a worldwide product and a worldwide sport that the US has dominated for the last decade.
I'm gonna tell you what I like, how I see like when I look at turkey fights, I like how you doing it because when you're an amateur, you have to travel, right? There ain't no home team. There's no I'm fighting in my backyard. There's none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's an even playing ground. That's what I like about Turkey. He bring Riyadh season. It's an even playing ground. Y'all get it on. And if you got the skills, it show you that you got to have the skills because the momentum is not going to be either from the crowd, either y'all's. You get what I'm saying?
But
That's what I really like about it, and that's where true skill come in. This is why. Hold on, let's speak to what you talking about, DJ. Where we say we spoiled because this is why a lot of American boxers don't want to go overseas and fight. they want to fight in their backyard, such as they make Vegas their backyard, Dallas, or wherever. You get what I'm saying? Because boxers here feed off of the crowd. You see what I'm saying? When you take your ass overseas, 9 out of 10, they not gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't feed off it. Now I ain't gonna lie. That's what I like about it. Make it an even playing field, and let's see who really got that grit in them and who can dig out and get it. You know what I mean? That's what I like about what he's doing. You know,
I love what he's doing. I ain't got no complaints. And DJ, I don't want you to think that I just a big bro. I ain't gonna lie, right now, bro. The foreign fighters is winning me over, bro. So it's not. I'm not no just pro American fighter. You know what I mean? Like it's not even about that. I know one time I did say. I think one time I have said that I didn't want all the big fights to leave America. I probably did say that, but now that I see, and I still stand by that. I do if it's two big American fighters, I would like for it to be in America. But now that I see that Turkey, his whole plan, he still plans on doing fights everywhere. As long as he's planning on doing fights everywhere, I'm perfectly fine with what he's got going
right,
on. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's just gotta make sense. Like, certain things, like I wouldn't be okay with if when Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fought, I wouldn't have been happy that was in
right,
Saudi Arabia.
right. It's
You
two
know what I
American
mean?
fights. Right,
You feel
two
me?
American fighters.
But I have no problem with the global thing. And I love what Turkey's doing because I feel like we getting to the bottom of what's what.
Because at the end of the
Well,
day,
so Slick,
you a world class
just give
fighter,
me
probably be a world class fighter.
Slick. Let me just land this plane here.
Go ahead.
Slick hasn't realised it yet that his viewer base is Australia, UK, Philippines, Lithuanians,
There are a lot of
US, right? So it's really about actually providing a forum where you can have a conversation about boxing, not US boxing, but boxing, which is worldwide. So what I'm saying to you, Casino, is that I think it's a fallacy that a US superstar gets robbed because they're not fighting in, say, the US and they go to Japan. They're still representing the US while they're in Japan. It's just very unfamiliar because the money and the sponsorship starting to change.
yeah.
So
I want stuff like that. You know what I'm
there's
saying?
there's not a planet on Earth where the history, the tradition, the discipline of US boxing's ever going to go away.
Yeah.
It's just how it's presented to the fans.
Yeah.
There's
And I like
no way in hell that US boxing dies.
No. It's just gonna take a dip.
I want
No,
I want
I don't think it's going to take a dip. I think
Let's
it's
take
just
it
a
one
case.
now.
Actually, how? Slick,
Uh,
let's get into this a
how?
little bit
oh it,
because
it
I,
is
I,
taking. But
It-
before we go to that,
yeah.
let me just say
Go ahead,
one thing.
Casino. I'll be right back. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay. I was just gonna say I agree with what you're saying. Like I do want to see. I love when American fighters go to other countries and fight. You know what I'm saying? My thing is I don't want two American fighters to go fight somewhere else. That just don't make sense. Just like it wouldn't make sense for two UK fighters to go fight somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I do like when Errol Spence went to UK. I would like to see like a Tank Davis. If him and Inoue fight, I would rather that be in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. You know what I mean? So I just want to, say that. Like I'm all for it. Like I
well,
love the traveling because, like you said, they're still
but,
representing America, and I like the idea of going to another country and bringing the hardware back. You know what I mean? I like that.
well, and don't spell it out for me. That's a different conversation. But in your current pound for pound, all right, top
Mm-hmm.
5,
Mm-hmm.
who's gone international to actually have the fights?
You saying who in my top 5 pound for pound has gone internationally that had a fights? Is I'm trying to think. It ain't really been. I'm trying to think who's in my top 5 pound for pound. I mean, okay, so Terrence Crawford, he hasn't. Um,
Hang on.
huh?
Hang on. Where have you got Terrence? Well, is Terrence Crawford in your pound for pound?
Yeah, Terrence Crawford's in my pound for pound.
You forget he come to Australia and just whooped Jeff Horn's ass?
Oh well, yeah. Then I mean, okay, so you talking about like out of their whole career? All of them have. I mean, because Terrence Crawford has. Even Tank, he went to the UK one time. You know what I'm saying? Because he fought what was the dude named Walsh or something? Who did Tank fight in the UK?
I can't remember, but I knew you talking about though.
Yeah, but so Tank is in my pound for pound. He's gone international. Naoya in a way, he's fought outside of his country.
It
Terrence Crawford, he's fought outside of his country.
is
You
just
know.
not.
So the
It needs to
point I'm
be.
trying
Go ahead, my bad,
to
DJ.
make is, sorry, Sleek, it's your show. You go.
No. Go ahead.
I'm actually pretty passionate about talking to people. Hang on, let me give you a bit of background. I actually come into Heavy Bag TV and Slick's channel early. Come in just raw as shit. They give me homework. Go and look at that fight. Go and look at those rules. Go and look at that person. Go and look at that. Right?
Mhm.
Right.
And that was me just being open to just learning rather than trying to dictate terms. And amongst all of the gossip, the bullshit, the corruption, all those sorts of things, I've arrived at a position that says that the US were afforded a luxury where all of the big fights and all of the big talent a decade ago or 2 decades ago, especially, were in the US, and they'd build, they'd get their profit, they'd get their money, but the brand is actually expanded internationally, right? You look at Usyk, Lomachenko, Belichick, Madrimov, in a way, Pacquiao, they're all outside of the US for home based fighters, as you would call them. Russia, I suppose, as well, with a few of them, if you go back far enough. Klitschko,
Yeah.
so it actually is a worldwide sport. And when you actually look at it, I don't think it's fair to say that I'll speak on my behalf that an Australian top level boxer goes to Saudi or UK or US and say that Australia's missing out because they're actually representing Australia. As long as I get access to that fight, I'm happy. And I think that that's the misconception. The location isn't the key. It's whether you're a fan and you want to watch it and you want to buy into it. Who cares where Bud, Crawford,
Yeah.
Usyk, Tank, who cares where they fight as long as you get access to them because they're still representing where they come from.
I get that argument, DJ, but like as fans, like diehard fans, we want to be able to attend sometime. You know what I mean? Like for me to go to Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring, that was something I'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? And
How
that was
many
in Atlanta in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'll never forget that. Like to see that was like my first professional boxing match. I've been to tons of it's not my first. I've been to professional boxing matches here in St. Louis. But outside St. Louis, something that magnitude, that big, that was like wow. You know what I mean? That production was like
okay,
wow.
Slick.
You know.
It's still quite a a selfish mindset because you can only fit. You go to Wembley or something like that, 90,000 people. That's all you can fit in there, right? But the international stage demands that there's 2.5 million followers that want to be a part of that fight.
Right.
So wanting it in your backyard or wanting to go to it, it's always restricted. And because it's a business, you can only fit 15, 30, 50,
Yeah.
90,000
I'm not saying the
people.
giant fights. I'm not tripping off that. I'm just saying that they don't have to be in one central location. All the fights have to be in one central location. I would like for them to just be spread around a bit, just to give people the chance or the option or whatever. Because we have tank fights here, and goddamn me, the fucking nosebleeds is damn near 3,000. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't finna pay that. I got it, and I'm not finna give it. You know what I'm saying? But for some of the lower level fights, I would like to just be able to go and see and be like, okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? But I get what you saying. Build a fan base like 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because without the fans, it ain't gonna be shit. Like for its television, this and that third. Because just think, if it wasn't on television, it had no access, and it was just for the 90,000, they would never make their fucking money. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no money in boxing at that point. So I do agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying I get when people say that, yo, I would like for them to spread it around. We don't want it just all over in Saudi Arabia, because like some of us want to be able to attend those fights. It's not in everyone's grasp to be able to go to fucking Riyadh. And you know what I mean? Like that's an astronomical ticket.
So there's a balance, right? It's about finding a balance.
Yeah.
But during transition of international boxing or worldwide boxing, it is a transition, right? You're not going to be able to make everyone happy.
Facts.
And even if you put it in one spot all the time, whether it's Vegas, whether it's New York, whether it's Madison Garden, you still can't make everyone happy because
that's true.
They can't afford it, or they can't get there, or they don't get the seats they want.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at the sport and how you actually present it to the international community, what do you want? Do you want prospects and contenders that for free? Do you want only pay-per-views? Because let's face it, pay-per-views have been a staple of the boxing scene, and some fights and some cards just aren't worth the pay-per-view.
No, that's true.
They're just not worth it, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Speaking of that, what's the most crazy? Like, what's the most undeserving pay-per-view that you've seen in recent years? Like, which fight that was on pay-per-view, in your opinion, do you feel like was the worst?
Oh, I got that.
I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm trying to figure out how to say it, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, which one
recently,
was the one,
or just over decades?
I got that one. I got
or
that.
like in the last few years. I got one. I'm gonna see.
I got that.
I think the most,
It was Ruiz and King Kong Ortiz.
That's one.
It was 2 years back, but
I remember
$30-something. It was in January, and it was like, what the fuck is this supposed to be a pay-per-view for?
You know mine?
What?
Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been one either.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What about you, DJ?
Mine's Tim Tszyu and Murtazaliev.
That was a pay-per-view?
Yeah, and not for us, but for them.
Man.
It was for us, and the good thing is there was a slugfest on the undercard.
Yeah,
that kind of healed the wounds, but
why they didn't bring them back?
What was I can't remind me who it was.
Who is that, DJ? I swear to God, it was a hell of a fight. He knocked dude down, knocked him down. Them motherfuckers were banging.
I don't remember.
I can't remember, boy. They was going at it, bro.
I remember that.
They stole the show. That
Tim Tszyu Murtazaliev fight, bro. My face watching that fight, bro.
Yeah,
but I couldn't believe what I was seeing, bro.
Oh yeah, everybody on my phone, they know who they is, who I'm talking about.
Crazy.
They know who I'm talking about.
it comes down to a want to rely on pay-per-views to actually give certain fighters a base pay, right? And this is the cancer in the sport, right? And I'd like to think it's still a sport. And saying, look, I spoke to Slick, yesterday, the day before you guys got cooked, and I just said, look, what's your profit margin when you go into a fight? If all you've got to do is train and pay your fuel to actually get to the gym, a cook, a nutritionist, a trainer, what's your profit margin? Is it 5%, 10%? When we get these fighters that want to come out and actually want 5, 10, $20 million off an hourly rate of their effort of $100 an hour or $200 an hour, why are they avoiding it? And Casino, we had this conversation there on Tio's channel, Heavy Bags channel. It's about brand, and it's fucking things up. But Turkey's changing that around and saying, look, if you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. Here's the money. And you still find people avoiding it because they're worried about their brand.
Right.
Brand that don't mean shit though. That's why. That's where the overturn going. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit.
You know what? It don't mean shit unless you marketed yourself where it means everything.
Yeah, and that's
so once
why
you make that decision to market yourself where it means everything, then it means everything.
But I mean, now, shit, everybody on one side of the street, damn near, that shit don't mean shit. Nah. We watch Turkey make great fights of motherfuckers who lost and bring their ass back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I say I love what he's doing. I love what he's doing with that, bro. Because
that's how it was back in the fucking day. That shit don't mean shit because this guy beat. Nigga, we used to have triangles, goddamn it. Sugar Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest, and Mayo. Go look it up. Fucking, I believe Sugar Shane. Damn, how that shit went. Sugar Shane beat Vernon Forrest, and Vernon Forrest lost to Mayorga. Like, that shit wasn't supposed to happen. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Shit was weird, but that Styles, it brung the true definition to what we say Styles make fucking fights, bro. Like, it is what it is. Just because one guy mean he gonna beat you don't mean the next guy gonna beat you. You know what I mean?
And then another thing, people who, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you off, but I was just gonna say people that usually wouldn't get an opportunity to get these fights and rebuild their name or like reverse reputations. Like, perfect example, like what Joseph Parker has been able to do.
Yeah.
Like, that type of stuff is necessary. You see what I'm saying? Because if it was still like how it was before Turkey came in, I don't think Joseph Parker would have ever got back to this level.
Got that chance. He wouldn't have got that chance.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Look, don't kid yourselves. These fighters are still getting overpaid even under Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
The only difference is Turkey's giving you the 50-50 or the 60-40 fights in the divisions that the fans want. He's just prepared to pay more for
it. But
they're still getting overpaid.
Yeah, they get overpaid, but it's just a precedent. Because then you go get kids saying, well, yeah, such lost, and you know, that don't mean shit. My fighter lost. He can come back. You know what I mean? Now these kids are saying, oh, he got lost. He garbage.
What I got a question.
You know what I mean? Just because a guy got a loss don't mean him garbage. My favorite fighter is Terrence Crawford. He got a loss. He not garbage, bro. Like, he could have got a loss at 30-0 and be 30-1. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's me because I come up in that area.
Nah, Bud's a tomato king. You know.
Stop it.
What's Nick Ball's record?
Nick Ball, oh my God, he's a motherfucker. I don't know, but he undefeated. No,
he is undefeated?
I think he undefeated. I'm not sure. I'm finna look it up. But he's a motherfucker. I'm not.
I was just trying to see. I'm trying to see if he's undefeated or not.
I think they lying, bro. He is not fucking 126, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I keep thinking that dude 140. That little dude big, bro.
Dude, you think everyone's bigger than what they are.
Man, that dude big, bro, man. I'm like, dude, he bigger than Pitbull. And they about the same height, 5'2".
Man, Pitbull's head weighs 100 pounds.
And then his neck, his head weighs 100 pounds.
Yeah, he 20-1. And I like Nick Ball, bro. I do. That little dude kind of fight.
You see, he's not undefeated. You see what I'm saying?
No,
and then,
no, my bad. He's 21. He is 21-0, but he got a draw. 21 and a draw.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
That was my fault. But still, though, he featherweight. Man, that dude bigger than that DJ. Man, I think they capping, bro. That dude big. He may weigh in featherweight, but god damn it.
No, but Raymond Ford was big too.
Yeah. He went up. He had to go up.
Yeah.
He had to go up. That's why he said, fuck it, he got me, man. I couldn't make that weight like that. But
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I would like the way Turkey moving and stuff, I kind of do want everybody to kind of be in that system. You know?
Yeah,
I mean? I want everybody to be involved, bro.
Yeah, now I do admit he spent a lot of money to make this shit happen. But it's gonna put a new president overall on boxing. If you want to be the fucking best, that's what you gonna do, bro.
And it take money to make money. You know what I'm saying? And in the state that boxing was in when he came in, the only person who could save it was somebody who got some money to lose. Because sometimes when you starting a business, you gotta you lose money first. The perfect example is how everybody was laughing at how the zone so-called lost all this money. You know what I'm saying? But I knew what was going on. You gotta lose money at the beginning, but now look at the zone. They about to have everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they lost a lot of money.
Yeah, but that's what you gotta do when you're trying to take something over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Slick, can I ask Casino a question?
Little G Walls. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What would attract a normal sports fan into boxing? That's the first question. I've got two.
Okay, I answer that question. Savages.
Yeah.
Savages. That's the answer.
Catch their eye. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So starting February 22nd, you've got 128 prospects that through the actual initial rounds will fight 6 rounds. In the quarters and the semifinals, they'll fight.
You talking the Grand Prix?
Hang on, Slick. I'm setting it up. Let me land the plane. Little Misty impatient. You've got 6 rounds in the early rounds. They're 26 years old and they're not allowed to have any more than 15 pro fights. That's the initial qualifying for the Grand Prix. 128 fighters. Early rounds will be 6-round fights. Quarterfinals, semifinals will be 8-round fights, with the final being a 10-round fight. All on Riyadh cards.
Hold on, wait. There's a tournament with 128 fighters in it?
Where have you been, Casino?
Yeah, bro. Hey, you saw Casino face? He shook his head. Like, what the fuck?
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, man. Hold on. Where is happening at? This is my first time hearing about this.
For real?
I ain't never heard about this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, bro. This dude bringing all the prospects. You can't have no more 15 fights, bro. And it's going to be a tournament, bro. Who is the number 1 prospect in the world?
Man, hey. Turkey doing his thing, man.
Hey, I likes that, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm with that.
See, now that's what because Savages is gonna be that's gonna attract people, bro. The Savages, bro. You know what I mean? Because the ones who getting down to them 10-round fights, and the beauty of a tournament like that, you're gonna benefit from that tournament as long as you make it to them 8-rounders.
Can you imagine how many people who win nationals gonna go straight into a tournament like that?
Actually,
they're gonna be on it, bro. They're gonna be on it. And the thing about it is, like, I love it because
And when you
for the first time in history, we are gonna have like the college version of boxing.
you know what else too? You know why I really, really love it?
How don't you know
He's
about this
fortunate.
casino?
He's for huh?
How don't you know about this?
I didn't know this, bro.
Yeah,
But
this is
let me
real.
tell you the beauty of it, bro.
This is
This stuff,
grassroots,
Turkey is
proper.
Tur-
Come join boxing sort of investment.
and Turkey. The way Turkey is doing this boxing stuff is making you look real bad if you're not with it. Like
Yeah,
if you're
bro.
not with it, you
It's-
looking bad.
You look
Because it's
suspect.
like
Suspect as
why?
hell.
You feel me? So like put it like this. Like imagine it's 100 out of 128 prospects. Imagine if Abdullah Mason be like, I'm not joining that. How would people feel? Like look, imagine
Right.
how people would feel about Abdullah Mason if he'd be like, I'm bigger than that. I don't want to be involved with that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You almost he's making it where you gotta get with he's man, he's G checking boxing.
Casino.
He is.
He G checking
Casino.
boxing.
He the reset button, bro.
Couple of breaths. Take a couple of breaths and just think about it. Right? You have 128 of the best prospects around the world. And you heard it first here on GMT Sports that they were looking for volunteers, like applications.
Yep.
26 years old, 15 pro fights. That's what qualifies you, maximum.
Yeah,
You
he
can
ain't
be
turning nobody
younger,
down.
you can be less, right? Now, each Riyadh season, right, with the final in December, you get to watch all of them.
Yep. We gonna be able to view all that shit.
And where do you get to actually and where do you actually get to see it? The Zone.
Yep.
Man.
That shit gonna be great. And that's worldwide. Not just America, not just Australia, not just Cuba, not just world fucking wide, bro.
We gonna come out of there. I feel like a lot of like me, I don't really know a lot of prospects from around the world. So I'm going into this thing. Only thing popped up in my head is Kermel Moton and Abdullah Mason. And they might not even make it. They might not, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's so interesting. You feel me?
Yeah, because like you got
huh?
He just created the Olympics of boxing.
Bruh.
Think about it. He just because Olympics talking about get rid of boxing. He just saved it. He just made fuck the Olympic boxing being part of the Olympics. We just gonna make our Olympics of boxing. He just made 128 fighters that's finna bang it out, bro. In Olympics. And I'm gonna tell you this shit finna be tough because you gonna have Ukraine, you gonna have all the Russian motherfuckers that stay in it. Man, that shit crazy, bro. You know how many boxers that start late in Ukraine, bro? That's gonna be like 14-0. That's gonna be like 26 years old. Going against, listen to me, going against a 17, 18-year-old. This shit finna be crazy, bro. Crazy. And to be that dude, you that dude, bro. Fuck that you went through the Olympics and you had a couple fights and got a gold medal. You beat all these motherfuckers. You that dude, bro.
Man, listen, man. Damn. And you know what's so crazy? Like,
Casino, where
you can't even. I don't know, bro. I must have been under a rock because, like, look, that stuff so serious right there, bro. I wouldn't make no predictions. I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
You guys gotta watch.
Like, bro, I don't know what Kermel Moton gonna do.
I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like this with my pad. Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Like, we finna see what is Kermel Moton. What is Kermel Moton? What is Abdullah Mason?
Yeah.
Right? Don't worry about them two. Just get back in your armchair.
Just watch them all.
Into Riyadh season and just watch them all.
It's gonna be nuts. That tournament is unprecedented, bro. Like, dude, I thought that was shit when we had the Super Six with Andre Ward. That shit right there, bro. Dude, that's I'm gonna tell you how it sets a precedent. When we hear other fighters in America come from another country, like Lomachenko, it's because he got all these amateur fights, and that's why we don't care. He only like 14 and whatever his record is, right? Usyk, we don't care about his record because he got such 300 some amateur fights and shit like that. That shit are finna play for everybody.
It's gonna bring the world of boxing together.
Right? It's gonna bring everybody together. And the cold part about it, you gonna have to have a notepad, bro. Because like, okay, whoever win, he may have won, but you gonna have at least 10 other motherfuckers.
And you know what's
that's still gonna be the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this little dude gonna be the shit. He might have lost, but bruh, you know what I mean?
Man, this is really changing, bro. This is game changing, bro. This is game changing, bro.
That shit gonna bring the world to, like you said, that shit gonna bring, and then the WBC backing it. That shit,
bro. The PBC got to get their shit together. Dog.
No, not PBC. The WBC.
No, I know. That was a random blurt.
Okay.
I'm sitting here thinking about the shit, and then I'm thinking about the PBC, and I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all doing, man?
No,
PBC. What the hell? Y'all are done. Y'all are out of business, dog. Y'all are out of business, dog. Now I see why Tank want to retire, bro. And it's sad to say because Tank need to get his ass over there.
Casino.
He wanted the contract, bro.
They in the D League at this point. If you in the PBC, you in the D League.
Yeah,
you in the D League. If you in the PBC
Tank retiring because he wanted out that contract. That's why.
Yeah. You think he gonna get over there? You think? I hope he gonna get over there.
If he can find a way, he got that contract. Yeah, but he wants out that contract, bro. Because I really think he see the money them guys are making, bro, and all the amount of work he doing, and he not getting paid nowhere near what they getting paid.
Right. What you was gonna say, DJ?
Think about what Floyd did. Tank's only 30 years old. There's so much food on the table, and if he's just getting raped and pillaged by so many fingers in his pie, TMT, Tom Brown, Al Heyman, PBC, like fuck off. He's the one that's actually doing the work and putting his life on the line.
Right.
Why not actually? Obviously, someone's had a word in his ear. Like, don't expect Tank to not be back in the ring in 2027. Like, it makes sense to me that retiring's the only way out of that contract. But don't lose sight of what Turkey's doing there with the prospects. That's going to be massive.
Yeah,
every Riyadh card, you get to see every prospect around the world. Who's the best?
Yep.
And from what I'm reading and understanding is they become the mandatory in their division for the world title fight.
That'd be crazy. G-Wall said, wait till we see the Cube. Yeah, that's hella sick. He said, wait till we see the Cubans, Europeans, Eastern Bloc, and Asian fighters that are monsters and get no airtime. Right, bro. Bruh, I've been saying it. Think about it. If we didn't have Riyadh season, would you know who my boy Virgil Ortiz fought?
Bert Bohachuk.
But we didn't know who Bohachuk was. We didn't know Madrimov. We wouldn't know a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't know Nick Ball.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like, we need that because like I've been saying this so long, bro.
We wouldn't know Bacoli.
Yeah,
well, some people knew Bacoli, but
I knew who Bacoli was, but like, because that's only because like I got apps and shit, and I find boxing every fucking where. You have no idea, right? Mm-hmm. Like from bare knuckle fighting to all that shit, and that's how I know. And I've always viewed boxing on a world scale. And people like DJ will bring me in. I had a couple Philippine cats used to come over, bring me in, and things like that on fighters, you know, and I go look them up. And I watch, this is what I do. And when I talk about it, it's like I am an American podcast, but like that's all they concerned about. And I'm like, this is supposed to be worldwide boxing, bro. Uh-huh. Like You can't sit here and tell me because you didn't know this guy that he a tomato can. And if I get on here and be like, do you know his flag, case in point, you know his flag got for Tyson Fury? You know his flag got for fucking Usyk, bro? And I'm like, dog, I've been knew about fucking Usyk, bro. Who the fuck is this nigga? Dude, he ain't shit. He ain't this and the third. I'm like, dog, he ain't. He undisputed. Won the Ali Trophy, fucking cruiserweight, coming up to fucking heavyweight. And they were like, well, he going to heavyweight. He ain't shit. I said, then, so you talk shit about him? Yeah, fuck him. He ain't shit. I said, then you saying fuck Holyfield.
Right.
You saying fuck David Hay. All them guys come from cruiserweight, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that, bro. Like, that's why I like that this is happening. I feel like this is the time that boxing is finally finna hit a world scale.
And we finna get what you were saying earlier. You know what I'm talking about? That dominant force.
Yeah, somebody's gonna merge. Somebody's gonna merge. Hell yeah. Right.
If we don't get no dominant force out of 128, I give up.
Right, for real.
Bro, I give up.
It's gonna merge.
And also, this gonna give a lot of guys on Pro Box a shot. There's a lot of guys on Pro Box.
Let me tell you something. For people to talk about Pro Box, they dead wrong. They talk about like it's off brand. They talk
watch
about
that
like
shit every Wednesday.
It's not off brand, bro.
Damn near.
That is an outlet that's gonna give up and coming fighters their shot. Excuse me, y'all. I had guys work previously, but look, it gives the more outlets, the more we get to see up and coming fighters. There's nothing wrong with it, and it kills me. People like I come from the era where boxing was USA, Bounce, all these was like Friday night fights. NBC used to show Friday night fights. You know, I go further back. I used to get to watch ABC World of Sports. It wasn't always like top motherfucking talent on ABC World of Sports. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch all of this shit, and this is how we learned the sport. It was not because of pay-per-view. Pay-per-view didn't hit to the 90s, like late 90s, bro. You get what I'm saying? And all of that. But like before that, it was like DJ been saying for the longest, boxing was free. It was free, bro. Like we knew Friday, who fight Friday shit. I don't know, we watching it. Motherfucking Saturday was the big day if it was gonna be a big fight on HBO. You know, and HBO had big fights without it being pay-per-view. Showtime did too. Showtime had motherfucking boxing at the door, motherfucking all that shit, man. Like that's where it has to get back to. And with these 128 fights spreading it around, and we're gonna get these free fights like the zone. You go on the zone, you always gonna catch free fight. Hell, you got old fights. Hell, me and DJ was on this motherfucker. Looking at this
Eddie
old
Hearn
tournament.
Was, 22 years old. But
it was old as shit. Motherfucker Eddie Hearn looked like goddamn me. He was like 19 years old. But the fights, I had never saw them fights, but them fights was a shit. That was a shit, bro.
Yeah. Slick, where did we watch Gabby Fondora?
Man, on there. And Gabby and Gabby gonna be a force, bro. I've been campaigning for
Yeah. She better than her brother.
Yeah, bro. She's something else. She got a real ministry. Undisputed. And that little girl.
Not undisputed.
Which one? That was a recent one. She was undisputed. We watched.
Yeah, Gabrielle Fandora is undisputed, right?
We watched her a couple of times though.
And youngest ever.
Ever, yeah.
She's the youngest ever undisputed.
Yeah, female. Yeah.
Female. Look, Casino. She turns those punches like
it. And the more you hit her, she like the Hulk. The more mad she get. And I'm talking about she has a real mean streak.
And that's the type of stuff that's gonna get female boxing lit.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought, I don't know what. Well, I guess maybe because she popped, but Alicia Baumgartner, I thought she was gonna be bigger. I thought she was going. I don't know, man. She done fell off, dog. But I thought she was you know what I mean?
Alicia got a setback with that popping shit. I don't know how true it was because she did go to the length and prove herself out of it. But it was a thing. It hurt her brand.
And also when she got embarrassed by Clarissa to me. Like
that cloud chasing shit, knowing you was never gonna go nowhere near to fight that girl. Yeah.
I set this up like like just a second ago, but I'm gonna take more time. I got Alicia Baumgartner autograph Everlast shirt in the room. I'm gonna try to get
Oh
my shit
yeah, pay
together.
that shit. That shit hard, man.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, Alicia
show that
Baumgart's cool
shit.
people. She
No,
cool people.
I like Alicia, man. It's just that Clarissa Shields' clout cases came because right before that, it was a rumor that when her and Tony Harrison separated, that they was fucking, they was together. And that's why that shit came out. That's why I think they came out. Like to take the steam off the old rumor. Let's create something else type shit. But, you know, because you got to think about it. Take a look at the timeline. That shit happened. And then they said her and Tony Harrison was together. And then she was cloud chasing Clarissa Shields. She laid off of that. Then she said they showed she was training with Devin and them, remember?
That killed her.
Yep. And then went from there back to Clarissa Shields because that was fucking her up. You know what I'm saying? Because what fucked her up was about the Devin Haney shit, and they said Ryan Garcia pop, and then people was like, "Well, y'all train with Alicia Gardner. You feel the same way about Alicia Baumgartner? She pop like." And then she left that, and then went right back to Clarissa. It was like, you know,
and then they said Bill was hitting that.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, damn, bro, you know what I mean?
Because you know what? I didn't realize how much of a hit she took until I met her, and I got an exclusive video on my channel. Like I was a cameraman for a whole day just for Alicia Baumgartner, bro. I got I mean, if you ain't been on my channel, you ain't seen this shit.
Right.
I gotta
go back on and say I'm subscribed to you. I gotta go back on and look at it.
Yeah, but I don't even think that shit got 100 views yet.
Dude, reschedule it. Go back in there, bitch. It say schedule. Reschedule for another day. Trust me, you get your view.
Okay. Well, shoot, it's. I mean,
once you put it on here, it's not stuck.
She was about to fight that last fight that nobody knew about.
Yeah. Old girl quit on her. I saw
it was
shit.
right before then. It was right before. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I got her. She giving back to the kids. You know what I'm saying? She was giving out free Everlast gear to my community.
That's dope.
You know, so I was out there getting footage of it, and I thought, bro, I'm like, oh, this is lit, bro. I got Alicia Punk, bro. I dropped that shit, man. That shit might got 52 views, and that shit.
That's because you at the time you small child. Like I said, reschedule it. It always be like that.
But I got Tank Davis on my shit, bro. That shit got like 50,000 in a day. Like,
well, what's Tank though? Like,
okay, yeah. But I thought, bro. See, I'm such a boxing fan, bro. I be thinking, I'm looking at Lisa Baumgartner like the female Tank, bro. I'm looking at it like that, but people
just
don't
reschedule it. It's like I got videos where like it do that. Like, okay, I have video like right now. I got my it's rumored that Deontay Wilder finna fight Stephan Shaw. I got interview with Stephan Shaw. I done been to 2 Stephan Shaw fights. He from here, so I done reschedule it. I done reschedule it or drop tomorrow. So all you gotta do is just reschedule it.
So what, it's gonna take it down and put it back up, or is it just gonna?
No, it's just gonna pop it back up on everybody's shit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, it's gonna make it resurface. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Mm-hmm. That's how you work it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta leave.
I'm gonna start doing shit. I'm gonna start taking advantage of that shit.
Gotta leave. Sleep. Okay, that's what's up, man. DJ, I appreciate you, DJ. But no, on everything. That's how you do. That's how you work YouTube, bro. Like sometimes you have shit way. I got interviews that was like motherfuckers don't even own motherfuckers. I got interviews. If you go on my channel, dog, my archive, bro. I got interviews with Keyshawn before y'all even knew about Keyshawn. I got interviews with Abdullah Mason before you knew who Abdullah Mason was. I got, and then so when they get hot, I just resurface the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, and they ain't get views in the beginning. Like, who the fuck is little nigga? But in the beginning, that was my MO because you talk to the younger fighters, and then they remember that shit because they be in the scrums. Like they'll be at a big fight and they just there. Nobody's talking to them. You know what I'm saying? And Susan, my boy Rob, I'd be like, Rob, go holler at him. That's my guy. And he go holler at him, get the interview. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, why you want me to talk to him? He ain't nobody now.
Right.
But guess what? Later on down the line, though, they were like, shit, GMT gave me my first fucking interview. They remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew who they was because of amateurs and shit like that. Like, I literally watched this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, oh, Keyshawn, hell yeah, get him. Shit, what you say? What? Abdullah, get him. You know what I'm saying? And,
See, I got to get more deep into it. Like I pay attention to a lot of boxing, but like the amateurs, I I've never watched the Olympic boxing ever.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to, because like for Errol Spence went all that great in amateur or the motherfucking limits. Like people he met, like that's what I'm saying. That's why you hear him say they'll brag on he's an Olympian.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ask, and in this day and age, in this generation, I feel like you get to the middle of the problem. No, go back to the front of the problem. Okay, he's an Olympian, but did he medal?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of fucking Olympians, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But did they medal? Then you can talk to me. Like that's where I come from. Like you can spin that shit the way you want to spin it. You know what I'm saying?
But see Errol, the thing about Errol, well, let me tell you about me. And I don't know if I've ever said it before. Like a lot of times, my favorite fighters don't be the best. Like I be pretty much.
Yeah.
But I didn't know Errol wasn't the best. But I did know he gets hit, and I did know that it's just I really like him because he really excited. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. My boy Nine give me shit all the time because I said I liked Earl, and I said, I feel like Earl was special because I felt like at the time, every time I say he's special, he feel like I'm saying like he's special. But it wasn't that. It was that he was a throwback fighter.
Yeah.
He fought like a throwback fighter, and that's what was getting all them flat-footed motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. But I also said if we get with somebody who could fucking move, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was gonna have some longevity as long as they put the right motherfuckers in front of his face. Because let's face it, that's why you got matchmakers. You know, you get what I'm saying? They're gonna make the right match for you to build you up. That's what happens.
And that
so I knew he was gonna be a star.
Yeah, but that ass whooping he got, that shit gave me a strike in the boxing game. Like I ain't see that shit coming so bad that it made me reevaluate everything, and it made me a better boxing fan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what happens, and you should take a lesson from that. That's why I tell everybody, when you see somebody that you like, go. Now we got YouTube, Google, ain't no excuse no more. Like I literally coming up, I had to watch everything. Now I got this shit. I see a guy like, who the fuck this dude? Damn, he nice. Shit, I go right back in his archive. I go look at all that shit. Mm-hmm. And then at time, I'm like, oh, that was just a good fight. No, nigga, he ain't there all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I wait till his next fight, see if he improving. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know what I mean? Like, I go back and analyze. Like, I'm a stickler for feet. That's my number one thing. Like, that's why, like, Bam. Yeah, bro. Not like that.
I'm starting to I'm starting to realize what them feet really do. You know what I'm saying? And when it's really feet, because like sometimes people call footwork, like I don't consider just like backing up and doing a bunch of moving left to right. That is footwork because you're using your feet, but footwork is Lomachenko. Footwork is Bam Rodriguez.
There you go. That's my dude.
Footwork is
Tank showed me he got feet now too. Cause I tell people, Renee sent me the video too, and I was like, I told you, like it, motherfucking goddamn me, Tank. That Frank fight. Why was Frank stuck on the ropes? He had that right foot stuck right there. You gonna go where I want you go, motherfucker. And he ran right to that left fucking hand. That's what Bam do. And Bam, my favorite. Bam got some fucking feet.
Yeah, he got some footwork. Bro.
Bam be throwing punches before the person get there, because he know he ain't got nowhere else to fucking go, bro. You gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Naoya anyway, and Bam is probably like neck and neck for best footwork.
Bro, I love that shit. And then like,
I ain't gonna lie, Loma got the best footwork I have ever seen. With my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
And his pins and parries, like he pull your shit down like dog, bro. That shit is
Loma, bro. That's why I think, did I say that yesterday? I was like, like Loma more than I don't know if I said it here or I don't know, but I said something another day. I was like, bro, out of everybody, bro, in that weight division right now, I got Loma. Like, I'm not saying he will beat them dudes, but like my respect for Loma.
His feet's a problem, bro. That was a problem for Haney when he was an inside shuffling his feet this way and this way, and Haney wasn't understanding that shit. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And bro, that shit is phenomenal.
And that's old Loma.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that young Loma, bro, I don't know who would have beat that dude, bro.
Bro, Loma feet that was always the motherfucking problem. He had your ass backing up shit like, what the fuck he on? Like the feet is when you can feint with your feet, get a motherfucker move with your feet. You got good line movement, not just left and right. Goddamn me, when you pop and you spin a motherfucker, and he's still looking this way, and you right here, nigga, and he turn and run to another one, nigga. Bruh, use a fucking problem, and that's why I tell people, like, people think speed is just punches. Like I the greatest example ever, Pacquiao, right? They be like, Pacquiao so fast. I said, Pacquiao not fast, bro. Pacquiao just make sure he stay right here. And if I'm right here, I'm throwing short punches and they look fast. But he had the feet too. Pop, this way, pop, 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 this way, pop. But they all short punches. And they thinking his hand speed fast. No, it's his feet. His feet move before everything else. Everything else is based off his feet, bro. Everything, his angle, what he gonna throw. Period. And then on top of that, a person that got good feet, he sets himself up for the next shot. And you can't do that without planting your feet in the right direction. You get what I'm saying? So your feet is like, also I'm talking about all my boxing partners tell you, boy, feet, if you got feet, I'm like, I can tell you in the first 3 rounds, oh, it's gonna be a problem. He finna have a long fucking night. He gonna win. I don't know, nigga, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't finna just knock this nigga out. Ain't no motherfucking way this boy moving. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the thing. Just like Terrence, they underestimate Terrence. Terrence coming that motherfucker come forward into doing this shit. Once he get close to nothing, wow. As soon as you get off, he take that little half step back and pop, and go to the side. Like,
and when he take that half step back, that's the most dangerous shit right there, bro.
I promise you, bro.
When he do that shit, bro, like, bro, I feel like, bro, like, people keep falling for it over and over, bro. If I'm in the ring with Terrence Crawford, I see him take a half step back, I'm taking 3 steps back.
I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you do that, bro. I'm gonna let you do that. And then then he get him because when they pursue him, he just keeps going back. He can fight on the back. He can fight going backwards, and that's something that's like rare. For you to have power, still fight going backwards. Oh my god, bro!
See your favorite part that you look for in boxing is the feet. My thing is the feet is a part of what I like, but it's the high speed chess match period. Like when I see that a fighter is able to get into a high speed chess match and do it effectively, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean when I say high speed chess match?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's skill for skill,
right?
But it's not that patient skill. It's like we throwing hands.
Yeah, hands.
But it's calculated shit. Like, I love that shit because I'm like, bro, like it's amazing that people can think that fucking fast. You know?
Like I be trying to throw, man, we be talking about this shit all the time, bro. Like, people don't understand about throwaway punches. People think like, oh, he missed. I'm like, dog, he doing it on purpose, bro.
I do that shit too, bro.
He doing that shit on purpose, bro.
I got this one move, bro. I be throwing uppercut, but I'm not trying to hit you.
But see, now look. Believe it or not, that's an old tactic. Usyk do it, and I forgot the other 2 guys did it in history. They called it back in the day. They called it a blinding uppercut. You throw an uppercut like this and make them think, and they fold, and you come with an overhand or you come with a hook with it. You get what I'm saying?
Come with the hook. I come with the hook.
Because they think you so. Because when you throw uppercut, it's like you supposed to be dedicated to that punch because you're gonna put your all into it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once they see that motherfucker coming and it don't connect, and they look up like, oh fuck, you done threw that fucking hook. It's too late.
And
it's too late.
You know what? I know the real reason I like it. I'm gonna tell you a secret. But I don't know if you know, bro. When you throw that uppercut and you twist your hips, when you whip back the other way, like,
yeah. That's why I said come back with a hook. You come back with a hook, bro. Like that's not new, bro. Like the older that's old boxing.
It's the transfer of balance from your back foot to your front foot. When you whip that shit, bro, that shit hurt.
Yeah, bro.
Even if you ain't a big puncher, bro.
Yeah,
that shit gonna get somebody attention when you whip.
You wanna know when you see a good body puncher?
Huh?
You wanna know when you see a good body puncher? All good body punchers tuck their elbow and they arm. You can't see me. Hold on, let me put this down. A good body puncher tuck their elbow. They'll be like this. They tuck their elbow and their hand go just like this. And They whipped that motherfucker. Honestly, that shit all the way back to fucking Tommy Hearns, nigga.
You talking about they don't even move the elbow like that.
Bruh, the elbow be tough.
It's just the hip.
It just, wow, like they whipped that bitch. And you hear that shit like, damn, nigga, like, what the fuck was that?
And the arm don't move. It ain't even the arm. It's all straight from the hip.
It's a whip.
It's from the hip.
Wow. Like,
bro,
that shit crazy, bro.
I love that shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Like,
ain't gonna lie.
Them the ticks I be looking for. Like, when I watch boxing, I want to see what make him great. I want to see what make this dude, but like, if we could beat him. Like, that's what I do.
The only fighters who got that type of shit is people who got old school teachers.
Yeah.
You is not gonna get that.
Bruh,
you gotta have an old school teacher. I got an old school teacher, man. Like the guy who taught me how to box, he was just coaching Stephan Farmer in the last fight.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope.
That's Coach Mustafa.
Yeah.
He taught me all these old school tactics. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother Coach C. Shout out to them. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But I was rooting for Stephan Farmer in that fight just because, like,
I think I thought he won that motherfucker, and they robbed his ass. They just didn't want to fuck up the church's money, bro. They talking about a rematch now, but I feel like Ted won that motherfucker. I'm like, dog. And I feel like he beat old boy the one before that. Yeah. And I feel like he beat Zapata, bro. Ain't no way in motherfucking hell. I was like, what? Yeah. Like, dog.
But see, that's what. But when you put a fighter with the talent that Stephan Farmer got, and you put him with an old school teacher like Coach Mustafa, you get shit like that, bro. And I know I don't know if you know this, but Stephan Farmer doing a lot of old school shit.
Man, Stephan Farmer been doing that. That was the next Sweet Pea Whitaker, bro. You couldn't touch him. I done found that motherfucker for so long before he was even talking about Tank. I said, I want to see him fight fucking Tank. That'd be a great ass fucking fight. And he went in, and when he confronted, they ain't want none of that fucking smoke with that man, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't want none of that shit when he was on top. None of it. That motherfucker so hard to fucking catch, bro. You talking about nigga who pride themselves on defense and head movement? Shit. And to see him do that shit to fucking Zapata older. Now he older. Now he was still ain't more flat, but he still was. Hold on, nigga. You can't touch me, nigga. And get off when he want to get off. I was like, God damn. And I was like, yeah, Zapata not ready for Shakur. Yeah. And immediately the mother talking about he injured. Yeah, I bet he fucking injured.
Like, see that fight, bro. I'm a fucked up person sometimes, bro, because like I know why Shakur wanted that shit so bad. I'd be like, bro, don't give him that shit. I'm looking at it, I'm like, Zapata, don't give him that shit because he want that shit too bad, nigga. You should want something. Yeah, you should want something. You nigga fight Tank, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. If you gonna lose, get paid.
Man, quit picking on these folks. You just trying to get that man's name on your resume so you be like, oh, I beat Zapata. That ain't nothing.
Hey,
ain't nothing.
He the next guy they touting up though to be that shit, and I don't see him being the shit because on everything I love, bro. If Shakur get in the ring with him, he too flat-footed, bro. Shakur can pick him apart, bro. Yeah. If Stephan Farmer had feet and every motherfucking thing back in the day and could move and shit like that. This mother was flat-footed and chose to beat him at his own game in the inside, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was wild. I was like, what the fuck? Nah, this dude not who y'all saying he is, bro. He's not. He's not. There's no way. So, like, whatnot. And then for him to get knocked down.
The thing is, though, I don't even really know what people saying Zapata is. Like, it's really like, I really, really pay attention to Zapata because Shakur didn't. Put it like this, bro. When I know what type of person somebody is, when I be knowing why they be calling people out, like, certain people be only aggressively pursuing certain people. Like, bro, what? I'm like, why the fuck are you aggressively pursuing Zapata? And then, it's really almost a cherry pick. Cause it's like that's how I look at the shit. Cause it's like you picking on him. It's like, bro, why you like of all the fighters, bro? He always finds some shit. He always finds somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want Navarrete. Want Navarrete. Why him, bro? Why don't you got this energy for Tank?
Well, Well, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you about the Tank fight. I think the Tank fight is the fight where Shakur looks in the mirror and say, that's a fight I could lose.
I know. But that's
everybody else, I feel like he think he could beat him, though.
I know, but that smoke and mirror shit, I just don't like. Like, bro, like, all right, put it like this. If you ain't going to want to smoke with everybody, Don't get out here.
But you gotta be fair though. He tried it with Devin that they didn't want to fight him.
Oh yeah, but Devin,
Devin didn't want to fight him, bro.
Yeah, Devin.
He went and then when
But
he
you know
wanted
why, bro? But I'm saying, but then look at that video, that leaked video, where Bill Haney was like, you always been the big dog, bruh. That's why you want it, bro. Like it's like these dudes.
But I'm saying that's Bill pumping him up though. Like if I want to fight me. Y'all they was supposed to be the big dog too. You make 2.5 million. You over there dog walking motherfucker. Let's make this fucking shit happen. Like in the end of the day, let's prove ourselves. But I think Shakur problem overall, I'm gonna be real with you. We can say all that. Everybody Shakur called out back then, he sparred him. And I think they was like, nah. I'm gonna be real with you. I think that's what it was. You can't be sparring everybody. You can't do that. Like you can't. What I'm saying is you can't spar future opposition.
Yeah.
Because it gives them a feel like I don't know if I want that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think in the game, it's a sport, and also you there to make money, right? I'm not finna fight you, and it's a possibility that could end my fucking career, and I'm not gonna make a decent paycheck after that. So I also believe in that too.
But I think this is what I'm trying to say. All right, it'd be one thing, fighters that just give us fights, don't be saying too much. You feel me? Then it's like, okay, I take that. But when I see a fighter that always calling people out, I pay attention. So I'm looking at, okay. And then I'm looking at like, bro, I'll be looking at who you got the most energy for. Like, I'm like, bro, this man really, really, really want Navarrete. He really, really, really wants Zepeda. And it's like, it's almost like I look at that kind of shit like cherry picking when you don't have, like when you have selective smoke. Like, nah, that fight right there can wait. But I really want Zepeda. Like he turned down the Tank. He didn't want to talk to Tank people because I want Zepeda. I want Zepeda.
He was but you gotta be fair, bro. He was in between promotion. He didn't know where he was going at that time.
But bro, to be like, I want.
You gotta have representation. I'm not finna let you fuck me over, bro. I'm not finna let you do me like that. Like you got some sort of representation, and then too, I'll be honest with you. The smoke that he calling for is promotional smoke. So like, if you know about Navarrete is Bob's boy. He always gonna sell out. So I want to take your king out. That's why I ain't never give him to him. You see what I'm saying? Nope, not giving that. You talking about leaving? Fuck you. I'm out. That's why you got Keyshawn getting burner check right now. That's a slap in his face. Then he gets to get to the zone. Who was they pumping up? Zepeda. Okay, I'm gonna be Zepeda ass then. What's good? Because he wants to be the dude. But I'm not taking up for him. It just seemed like
I see what you're saying.
It's kind of unforeseen.
Put it like this. That's why I say that's why I started off with I'm a fucked up person. Like I kind of fucked up. Like because once I feel like you pussy.
I feel you. I think
I'm just be straight up.
I don't think Shakur pussy. It's just that his style don't match his mouth.
Nah,
like I used to
at 135, he pussy.
I used to think. I think people want to see that 130 out of him, and then I think I told you that before, but I think he has a case of the same thing the Charlo brothers have. I have been saying it for the longest. Sometimes your mouth can outweigh your skills. And what I mean is you talk so much shit that it doesn't translate in the ring.
That's pussy to me.
Yeah. Like, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's pussy.
Yeah. Because, it don't. Like, you talk big and brash like that, like nigga, I'll beat your
and then
ass.
When you don't do it, it's like
pussy. And it's like you don't.
Ain't that what you would say? Like,
yeah.
If it was outside of the ring, like just in general, like bro, somebody hyping some shit up, like, man, I'm gonna beat his ass, bro. He better not come in here. And then he running all around. Like they say, you at the barbershop. The dude walking the barbershop. He running all around the barbershop.
Right.
Like, man, if you don't sit your ass still, pussy ass nigga. Like that's why I say that's what I mean by pussy.
No, I feel you.
I ain't saying he's just a scary ass nigga or nothing like that. But it's like, bro, you some bullshit. That's a better word. You some bullshit. Once I feel like you some bullshit, I'm looking at what you doing. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck you want Zepeda so bad?
Yeah.
Why the fuck? You know what I mean? Because I know you ain't like that. So it's like, bro, why you want Zepeda so bad? Matter of fact, Zepeda, go ahead and duck him. You know what I mean? Go ahead, keep doing what you doing. What you doing, bro? You feel me?
I hear you.
Cause this man is sitting here picking fights and shit. Like he picking on, you know what I mean? He know that style is the perfect style. And he trying to showcase your ass. Man, leave his ass in the dust. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't keep that same energy when somebody step to him.
Right.
And that's why I be like that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
I definitely feel where you coming from with it because I used to be like, I was like with Charlos. I was with
because the
that
same
like
thing you were
Charlos.
saying about the you don't want nobody to take advantage of them.
Right.
I mean, like you talking about with that's the same way I feel about them dudes. You keep calling out these same styles.
Right.
You trying to take advantage of them. And if I'm managing them, hell no. Man, hell no.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't finna let you come in here and taking advantage of us with that goddamn. You finna run around the damn ring and all this.
Right.
You talk all crazy and shit.
But
and my fight gonna be.
He got to get somebody in there to turn that leaf over. He got to get somebody in there, and it's sad that he ain't painted himself in this corner because he got to get somebody in there and try to dominate. That's the only thing gonna turn it around.
Ain't nobody flat-footed finna get in there with that man who got a future.
Yeah,
you know
right.
You feel me?
Right.
If you got a future, you bet. If you got a future, if you listening to this show right now, if you have a future in boxing, if you have a promoter that's willing to put money up for you, and you know you flat-footed, don't fight that man because he finna fuck up your whole shit and for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For no reason. It's gonna be you finna take a goddamn the easiest L ever, bro. You're not gonna get hurt or nothing. You just finna get embarrassed. It's just gonna be an easy L, and then now you just took an L, and it wasn't even worth it. It ain't gonna be no blood and guts. It ain't gonna be nothing. It's not gonna have no playback value. It ain't gonna have no playback value. Nobody will ever watch it again. Now you done blew up, you done fucked your bag up.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You not worth what you was. And you in the fight that you took a loss in, don't even got no playback. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get a classic out of Shakur.
He said it's gonna be
You'll never get a classic.
That nigga said you gonna take the easiest L you ever took.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard that shit in my life.
No, for real though, it's like it'll never be a classic. You feel me? And that's what you get in the sport for. You want to make classics. You'll never make a classic with Shakur. Right. Shakur ain't got no classics.
Oh my god, nigga.
Shakur, he don't make classics.
Oh my god.
So do not go in there and let this man.
No, you gave me something to laugh about when I wake up, boy. The nigga said you
finna take an L and nobody's even gonna enjoy it. You see what I'm saying?
He said, nigga, you not even gonna believe. You're not gonna do that.
You feel me? It's not even gonna be enjoyable. So it's like, bro, don't fuck up your career to be fucking around with this dude chasing him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Like that shit is whack. That shit whack. Losing to Shakur is whack.
Oh my god, bro.
That's whack, dog. It's not a classic.
Losing period is whack, but it's
nah. Sometimes losing could be straight because it's a classic. It's a classic. We gonna watch this shit again. But it'll never be losing to Shakur will never be a classic. So don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This nigga Casino got me, bro. That shit right there is hilarious.
That's all I'm saying.
He said ain't gonna be no blood and guts.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be the easiest.
Like, because I feel that. I don't call nobody a duck for not fighting Shakur. You can't duck Shakur. Because when he get in the ring, he gonna be ducking you.
Oh my god.
How can you duck Shakur and when he get in? How you gonna call somebody a duck for ducking Shakur when we get in the ring, he gonna be ducking me?
Oh my god.
We gonna get in there and you gonna duck me all night.
Oh my god, bro. Your ass is ignorant, bro.
Ain't no way to duck Shakur, bro. It's no way. It's a business decision not to fight Shakur. It's not ducking. It's a business executive decision. You do not fight Shakur because that shit is not worth it.
Oh no, bro. This dude.
It ain't worth it. You finna take an L and nobody ever gonna watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever gonna watch it again.
Oh my god.
Have you ever watched another? I mean, unless you was doing film study. If you're not doing film study, you don't watch Shakur fights again. You don't. I mean, what's the point?
I ain't gonna sit here and lie, bro. I did. I watched the Valdez.
For film study, or you really liked it?
No, I really liked it. I was going in on
well,
it. But that was 130. At 130,
at 130, he has some shit. I ain't gonna. I got.
It's 135. It's the problem.
That's what I keep saying. That's why I be like, at 135, he pussy. That's why. That's what I mean. Bro. At 130, you was. You know what I'm saying. But now we talking about now. Yeah. Now, don't fight him. Do not fight him. If you have any value, do not fight him unless you
Oh
got some
my
feet.
God, bro.
If you ain't got no feet, but the thing about it, if you got value and got feet, he ain't excited about you.
Right.
He not excited about you.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, get that pussy shit out of here. You trying to, bro? Keep Oscar De La Hoya. If you listening, you doing the right thing. Keep Zepeda far away from that man because I enjoy Zepeda.
Man,
I would hate for him to get put on the shelf for no reason.
for no.
Nah, for real, man.
Hey man, God bless Casino, bro. I swear.
Real talk. Cause this nigga finna waste our motherfucking time. That's all he finna do.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He finna talk all that shit.
I heard
Chappelle
you
could
up.
come in there and throw a good body shot, and then where the fuck Shakur going?
Hey.
Now Shakur ducking.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
God! I heard you over there. Salute to Just Dude. Nigga, time is fucking precious. Nigga, you wasting all our motherfucking time. That shit every
Yeah,
time
man.
when you said that shit.
No, because that's bro. I'm big on that, bro.
Oh my God,
Like Shakur
bro.
be wasting my motherfucking time since he been at 135.
Oh my God, bro. That nigga said you gonna get put on the shelf
Niggas,
for
and then when
no
I say
fucking
that shit, niggas
reason.
want to bring up Yoshino. Nigga, Yoshino. When the last time? And when that his last fight?
Right. Oh
Where the hell
my
Yoshino
God,
been?
bro.
You know what I'm saying? They try to hype up Yoshino like, oh, look what he did to Yoshino, man. Fuck that.
Your ass crazy, Casino, man. But shit,
Man,
I'm
ain't talk about nothing at 135, man.
Man, I'm about to end this motherfucker, but
All right,
bruh,
man.
I swear to God, salute to you for coming on. I swear to God, you got me with that shit right there, bro.
I mean, because it's facts, dog. It's facts. See, people don't be wanting to keep this shit, man. Look, man.
Oh my
Fighting
God,
Shakur is
bruh.
not worth it, dog. It's
Oh
not
my
worth it,
God.
dog.
It's a chance. Because it's a chance, though. It's worth it, but it's not worth it. Because, like what you saying, it's
Bro,
a
there's so many
chance.
other
It's
options
a
you can get
chance that
credit
shit can
for.
happen, but at the same time, that's why I was saying, like, it's can Tank solve that puzzle
Who
because he's a
cares?
puzzle.
Who cares?
Look.
I'm of the stance. I'm of the stance. I'm of the stance. Who cares? That's what I'm on. I don't, bro. I
Oh
don't want to
shit.
see it. I don't want to see
Oh
Shakur at
shit.
all.
God damn,
The only way
bro.
I want to see Shakur is if he go back down to 130. Because I know how
Damn,
he
bro.
coming. Did you see him on that Twitter space talking to that fan? Did you see him explain
Yeah.
why? Bro, that was the most pussy shit I've ever heard. That nigga said, y'all don't want to see the reason I won't do the De Los Santos rematch is because he's a counterpuncher and it's gonna be boring. Like y'all, bruh, keep your
Right.
fighter, keep your prize fighter far away from that nigga because that
Damn.
nigga is wasting everybody's time. You know what I mean?
Damn.
That's what it
I
is,
hear you,
dog.
bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
hear
But
you,
salute,
bro.
man.
Salute to you, man.
We'll
Thank
catch
you
you
for
on the
coming
next one,
on,
brother.
bro. Hey,
All
keep
right.
building that studio, fam.
I'm gonna try to get something going on. I'm gonna tell you what my girl said, bro.
Uh,
My girl said if I don't start a boxing channel, if I don't start a boxing podcast, she gonna beat my ass. She told me
damn
that.
right. Start
She
that
said because she
motherfucker,
said I
bro.
spend too much time on everybody else shit. She like you need to goddamn do your shit. You feel me?
Hey,
So
I'll be on it. I'll be over there, bro.
I'm
I
thinking about it, bro.
promise you.
I haven't thought about it. I'm thinking about now how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
I don't know.
overthink it. Just start that motherfucker, bro. That's
But
how you do it.
I
It'll
don't know what
come.
time to do. I don't want to step on nobody's
You're
toes.
not stepping on this. This is a worldwide fucking platform, bro.
Okay. All right, bet. Appreciate it. I
Just
appreciate that,
start
bro.
that bitch. You hear me? Just start it. You figure that shit out as you go, my nigga.
All right, bet, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Right on, bro.
All right.
Salute to you, man.
All right.
Man, salute to Casino, bro. He had me dying, bro. I swear to God. He said that dude. He said you fight Shakur. It ain't gonna, you either lost for nothing, man. This ain't gonna be a Blizzard Guts. It ain't gonna be no fucking classic, nigga. That shit is funny as shit, man. But salute Shakur, man. I still think he that puzzle, man, that people can't figure out, man. I gotta stand with mine, but that shit was funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. He got my eyes watering like a motherfucker. But nonetheless, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm sorry, hold on. He said it was gonna be the easiest L you could take. Oh my God, this dude is stupid. Man, it's Losing Casino, man. Y'all go to Casino Life Perez, Casino Life Prez, Prez. Some love, bro. My dude funny as hell, man. He know his shit too, man. But yeah, man, Susan G. Walls, everybody came in here, man. Real talk, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a proper salute to everybody because I know I ain't been through the chat before I get out of here. Ryan came up in this thing. G Wall said I would never talk down on generation of boxers. I'm 33. I just call I see it though. That's facts. I with you on it. I wish a lot of people saw it like that. G Walls, if you're still watching, I wish a lot of people still saw that like that, but they don't. They always trying to compare it, and it's like generations for generations, bro. Like it is what it is. But I'm just a firm believer everything in the circle, like my dad said, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It always come back just with a new twist. You feel me? It's bigger than you. I think Rod was talking to somebody on there. The last try wins. So Lucy, I like your name, bro. Real talk. The kid was supposed to stay back and work the jab and cross. It's like his game plan went out the door, and ego took over. Dude never established range. Nothing. Ja got a village to feed. Ja got a village to feed. Yeah, but I'm gonna say it like this though. He tried though. He tried. It just none of that shit was working. I will agree. Him trying to smother shots in the first round, that was never a good game plan for nobody, bro. Unless you gonna stay like that the entire fight. But I would say this though. He tried. He tried that shit. When he went to boxing, it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. The dog wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to David Griffiths. Ja will box and destroy Zerto. I will be betting big on that fight. Zerto overrated, big time. I don't think Zerto overrated. I like Zerto because he's comfortable where he's at now. But I do see it being a huge clash. I'll say that. It's gonna be a huge clash, and it's nice to see that. All I was waiting to see if Ja had that type of IQ, and he showed me he has the IQ to adjust. Again, I watched her fight 3 different fighters in a 4-round fight. But I do agree because I like punishment, so I do agree with DJ. I wish he would have boxed the fuck out of him, just beat, then knocked him out. But yeah, he got the IQ. I think it's gonna be a big clash. I don't know if he's gonna just dominate Zerto, but it's a strong possibility from what I saw today that he's gonna win that because Zerto fights on one gear. One gear. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Wait till we see. I read that one. You got some fighters in the Caribbean too. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. Hey, Susan Chappelle, piece of YouTube, bro. You always around, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Real spit, man. Salute y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all that 21 gun salute. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Y'all make this show go past. And without y'all, there's no me. 100%. Real talk. Without y'all, there's no me. Salute to everybody who participated in the poll. It's at 52%. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who participated on the show, salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? My boy DJ Casino came on this thing, and Punch came through. He been missing a minute. Salute to Punch. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. And salute to everybody who hit that like button, everybody who hit the subscribe button. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate that. All right. I am your boy Slick 50. Until the next one, y'all. Y'all be easy. Deuces.